Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party. It's episode 92, I believe. Yes.
Wow, we've done how many of this?
92, we're almost to 100. We're going to have to do something special.
How many since we did it?
Since like the reboot or whatever?
Yeah. Probably half of that, right?
I think more than half that, because I think it was like around like 30 something.
Oh, okay.
When we started, like rebooted for reals now. We're
So it's now Matt and Takoyaki Party, not anymore Andy and Takoyaki Party.
Yeah. Yeah, and our you can see our idol cups have been refilled in the past month. Such as Aruda, his cup has been so full that he doesn't need to come back to Japan ever again.
Yeah.
His cup runneth over.
I miss
Yeah,
Japan
so-
temperature already.
Yeah,
Oh,
like, 'cause-
I mean, I don't think you actually miss it. It's pretty bad right here now. So.
Well, compared to on tropical country, it's still better.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's nothing to be like excited about. Either way.
yeah. Try again in like 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go see the autumn leaves of Jeff in Kyoto.
And then hopefully Wakapon's bakeries will be open.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna make a tourist joke, like you and like 10,000 other people are gonna go see the autumn leaves, but that's probably undershooting it though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as Ryan, whose cup is so full, it reset back to 0 like an overflow glitch in Final Fantasy. You know,
I accidentally found that glitch once. Like, I had no idea. You have to do like a fake mustache on like some monster, on an invisible monster or something. And I got like 99 of everything. It was amazing.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, yeah, and then like you get like one more and then it resets you back to 0 or something.
Does it? I don't actually know, but
Yeah.
the game became kind of silly because like I was throwing like the Atma weapon at the enemies or something.
Yeah. And I have Jeff, who is already empty. He's like, you know, like an SUV of like idols.
I just finished my Hanashikai today.
He said
Yeah.
SUV of idols.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, SUV. What does SUV of idols mean?
That's a great analogy, Matt.
I'll put that in the title.
It's a
gas guzzler.
Yeah, gas guzzler. Yeah, like so. You just did your event, but you're already empty again.
Yes, I need more tomorrow.
Meanwhile, mine's like I'm Matt, and mine's been like a weird, like kind of like stuttering. Like it fills up and then stops, like kind of like a PlayStation 1 like loading bar. It's like it fills up, stops. It goes backwards suddenly because I've been like full, but then also I've been interrupted by all these like Hanshikais because I've been trying to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I keep having to talk to these NMB members. It's interrupting my weekends. I'm getting real angry.
Did you see those? Like I see these Twitter videos keep coming up, and like someone created like Metal Gear.
Yeah, people are making like robots,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But my favorite one was literally my experience. It's like it's the Simpsons joke of like Homer making like the barbecue, but it's like some like cool car in Zelda, and then he's like, "But then look at mine. Mine doesn't look like that," or something. I forget exactly how it was, but yeah, it's really funny. But yeah, we've had a lot of stuff happening the past month, so we're gonna have a lot of event reports and some concerts to talk about later in the show. But first, we're gonna talk about some news. We have a whole bunch of a decent amount of news to talk about.
Too much
News.
Yeah.
Starting off with this slew of gravure. When you think of like a phrase for like, you know, like a collection of like gravure, you know, like there's like, you know, murder of crows, a pack of wolves,
Pot of gravy.
like a pot of gravy. Yeah, or like a rack of gravure. It goes multiple ways. Depending on how you think about it. Yeah, so actually got
We're gonna get demonetized for this, man.
Or we're gonna get
good thing we didn't
monetized
make
by
no
other.
money at all,
Not this
so.
part. Maybe later.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll get some like new monetization from talking all about this, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have like some new gravure models in quotes. I'm not sure if that's just gonna be a regular thing for some of these members. But yeah, like 3 new members are doing gravure now. Some of them surprising, some of them not so surprising. So we'll probably start with the least surprising of the 3, and that is Fuuwa. Who had her first gravure shoot. It actually magazine came out for Up to Boy. This actually came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And
all the thirst trapping on Instagram paid off.
You know, I mean, you can say like this has been going on for a while. Like even before that, like people were like expecting this. Like probably, I think it's back. You go back to like Will Be Idol, like her on stage, like yeah.
Not really. I think when she first started, it was more like, you know, she's very tall. So people were like, oh, you know, maybe she can be like a model type or something. But
she became a different kind of model type.
I mean, it's still a model actually, technically. So
yeah,
this seems like the one that she wants.
Yeah, kind of like went all in. Like she did like swimsuit and then also like I don't know. Yeah, just swimsuit gravy. Right.
It starts with like a fake school uniform and like taking it off. Like
taking it off and then
man, really hit on the nose there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a typical debut gravure, nothing special.
Yeah. And I think she already has another one. She's gonna be in I think it's Intame or Intame. Speaking of Intame, it's probably like the most surprising of the kind of gravure debuts with Yayoi.
The first one from 8th Gen.
So Yayoi, she's also going to be in Intame, and so this is actually very surprising for no one expected this.
So first she has a solo one in Bomb, and then the one in Intame is pair with Fuuwa.
Yeah, I blame Jeff for this. He probably sent so many postcards asking for Yayoi gravure in the survey.
He's a pervert. Tracks.
Well, I mean, anyway, but
so
off. So she also graduated high school, right? So now she's open to appearing in gravure. So like I mean, like I think she didn't really expect she would get offers, but then she was kind of open. Like she never talked about it before, but like I guess she was open to it. And then after the announcement, because like everyone thinks of her and her image is kind of like the pure like Ojo-sama character, so people thought she would never do gravure. But yeah, she's been an Idol fan for a long time, and she's always actually. She's looked at Idol gravure. She looks up to some gravure models, actually. And she thinks, like, she doesn't see gravure as, like, a dirty thing that, like, it soils her image. And then some of the senpai members...
No, only her fans think that.
No, not all of it. Okay, let me get to that. The senpai members she looks up to have all done gravure, except Anju. So she herself, she thought through this and she wants to do it. So the fan, like, on Matome and stuff like that, there's reactions like, oh, she's dirty now. Like, I can't believe she's selling out. But like the majority of the real fans are obviously supporting her because like we read her Mobame or whatever and believe in what she's doing. And then like a lot of like the casual fans or like people who never really thought of her before, like she's gotten their attention. So I mean, I'm looking.
I feel called out.
Well, yeah, it's already worked for her. The follower of her Twitter increased around 2,000 or 1,000.
No.
Did she post any naked pictures yet?
Okay, let me start. So she has posted 2 off shots, but with like covering basically everything. So I've been tracking her Twitter. She's only gained like not that many, like around 100 maximum.
I mean,
yeah.
you could say it's like 10,000 or something, and I would believe you because I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, just to like impress you. I'm just saying, like it's still we still don't know how it's gonna go. I mean, she's obviously not gonna be doing like Fuuwa style gravure. It's not her image, and she doesn't have the same figure for it. And
I was gonna say what's a Fuuwa style gravure? But I've seen Fuuwa's gravure, so now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at Fuuwa's Instagram to get an idea of what she does. But yeah, I mean, like so Yayoi wants to do the like cute and fresh style of gravure. And I don't know, if you've looked at enough gravure, which I'm sure many of you have, you know there's different types. There's a large spectrum of it, so I'm looking forward to it.
The subgenres of gravure.
Subgenres.
Yeah.
The pure type of gravure.
I mean, just think back about all the Yuri gravure you bought, man.
It's not a lot. Was it a lot? I
don't
actually know.
That wasn't gravure. That was art.
Yes.
Including before she turned 18, right?
Oh wow.
16. Yeah, the day she turned 16, they released something.
That was outlaws.
I mean, so it's at least slightly better now, right? Like they don't do gravure for under 18s anymore. So yeah.
Yeah.
She actually stopped when she turned 18, which is pretty weird. Anyways, I have no horse in this fight. I mean, I personally am not really particularly a big fan of gravure, so yeah. I mean,
spoken like a real gravure fan.
Yeah, of course.
The trick is not to admit you like it.
Self-hating gravure fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's I have no idea. Like I don't like the rush to like, oh, you know, they just graduated high school, let's get them naked. I've never liked that part of the industry. And you know, it's one thing if you get popular like Yuzuha or Suchan or something, but I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea what's under Yayoi's clothes, and I'm not really particularly interested in it at all. But she doesn't, you know, as Jeff said, right? She doesn't have like Fuuwa's like weapons, so I can't imagine that she would get popular from it. Like she might, maybe like best case it would be like Sadharu.
Yeah. I mean,
where you occasionally get like gravy jobs, but I mean, you're still gonna have to find something else.
That's what I'm expecting. I mean, obviously from NMB history and like other idol groups history, the really hardcore gravure gets like quote unquote mainstream attention. You know, going on like the manga magazines and stuff.
Yeah. Well, what does hardcore mean? It's not like they're actually getting naked, right? So
I mean, you know, like the type of gravure that appeals to the masses who buy those, right? Yuzu,
some
Suchan.
of them, yeah, I don't know. Like Suchan doesn't really have like really huge, you know.
It's not
things.
I mean, it's the whole package, not just.
Yeah. I know. The whole like, yeah, image, like whatever, right? Like the style.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just my point, right? Like Yayoi doesn't actually particularly have one, so I just feel like I don't know, whatever. Right? It's her career, it's her decision, but it just feels like a waste to me. If you're not gonna get popular out of it, like why do it?
I mean,
maybe she is like, you know. I mean, it's really dumb to think about it like this, but considering she's only been here for a year, but she's like, you know, trying to find her way or desperate or something. And
I mean, that's like, the other thing people said, right? Like, oh, she sees Arapyeon, Yukino, Makochi get unit songs, and then she's quote unquote desperate. But she's said this year she wants to, try a lot of new things and find a path. I mean, it's better than doing nothing, right? Like, at this point in NMB, like, they emphasize getting outside work so much that you just have to actively try to get something. So as her fan, I'm happy about that. And I know it's unlikely she'll hit quote unquote be like super popular, be mainstream or whatever, but it's also what she personally wants to do. She's always loved idols, and this is something she has wanted to try as part of being an idol. And you know me, I just want to enjoy my Oshis. I don't care about the mainstream.
All right. Then also our third candidate, or our third new entry in the gravure race is Siyeon. Also kind of a surprise because.
Oh man,
I guess that's not really.
There's like way more drama around that too.
Yeah, like kind of like just artificial drama, right? Like all drama, right? It's like, oh, Koreans don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's even dumber because it's not even like whether she doesn't seem like she would do something like that. It's more like it doesn't seem like her country would do that. Like what the fuck?
Korea's so prude.
I mean,
the fans are.
It's extreme.
Even though like their stuff, though like their the whole K-pop marketing thing is like, oh, we're all sexy, but
we're all nuns.
I mean, there's a lot of background in gender dynamics and stuff in Korea that's even worse than Japan in some ways. So
yeah.
Well, yeah.
People are like basically like Siyeon should revoke her citizenship for this or something, right? Something like really stupid, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they said anything about her.
No.
But it was more like, they didn't expect her to do that or whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Why? And then it's because she's like 23 or something.
Yeah, right now she's 23.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, we didn't expect you to do that. Like, we're so disappointed. It's like, what? Why did you not expect her to do this? And then it's like, oh, it's because my waifu Koreans don't like do gravy.
I only saw those kind of comment in Korean forum. Internationally, most of the fans support Siyeon doing gravure. Yeah, so basically
I didn't see them out, right? So the only ones I found are the ones she commented on.
And those are from Korean social media.
Yeah.
And
because she doesn't read English.
The equivalent of 2chan and whatever.
Yeah. Was it though? Like she was like legit like replying to some people.
No, she tweeted without. It was like just saying like some people from my country are saying this.
Oh.
I don't think she replied to anyone.
No. There was
correct me if I'm wrong.
Subtweet. There was a subtweet in not subtweet. There was directly she was saying something in Korean, and she was saying like fuck you all, fuck you guys.
Korean watashi kanji.
Yeah. She was like, I know you, I know who you are, I know that you're talking shit about me.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah.
Aruda actually knows Korean here. Let him talk. Let him explain.
Yeah, I think she addressed it on the showroom that she knows that some Koreans fans are concerned about that, but basically just concerned, and then she knows the implication, but she basically okay doing gravure and doesn't really bother with those Korean comments, basically, just to sum it up like that.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of similar to Yayoi. I think like the real fans support it because they actually listen to what the members says. The people who oppose it just have their image of like, oh, this girl should be pure and not do gravure or like whatever. So they're not the real fans, in my opinion.
Hashtag fake fans.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't. Sorry, Jeff loves throwing the real fans thing around. Like I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not a fan.
I don't think it's ever. It's never like seriously though.
No, he's serious right now though. So he's never been serious about it like in the previous times we've talked about it, but now he sounds quite serious. But I'm just saying like I'm not a particular fan of like judging someone's worth based on like quote unquote real fan, because like where's the line, right? Like, oh, you don't spend as much as I do, you're not a real fan. Or you don't come to Japan and watch a concert.
I mean,
obviously
there's a line there, and then like I mean, you can say like if that you don't please what those potential customers, like you're missing out on their revenue, right? Or whatever. If you make this very business-like. Yeah, I know. I'm much more idealistic about idols than some other people. So yeah, I mean, I'd rather, yeah, just listen to and respect what the idols themselves say.
Yeah, so you're one of those guys who are like, oh, we're gonna do a Chihhi produced stage. It's gonna be like the most amazing stage ever.
Of course.
We're not gonna hire like actual professionals.
Yeah. Fuck random like famous guy who has nothing
Yeah,
to do.
fuck Sego.
yeah, him especially.
No, I mean, okay, that one's a different example. But then if it's like, would you rather like someone like what's his face? The Morning Musume guy, I forget his name.
Tsunku.
Tsunku write your song, or have like Kojirin write your song? And Jeff's gonna be like, oh, Kojirin, because members.
Kojirin's a different.
She's an idol fan. She knows what we want.
Yes,
that,
sure.
That part of it, I think it's complete bullshit. Like, there's a reason like they actually pay people to do these things. So let's let the professionals do what they want.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to draw this to like some crazy logical conclusion where you prove me wrong, but like I'm just saying, like
no, I'm just
right,
I'm
like
just,
these people who
giving
criticize
attention.
the members about doing gravure would not have bought it anyway. But that's my point.
Bought the gravure,
Or
like,
I mean, like just
would
where
be in?
they wouldn't have been, wouldn't have been like their quote unquote fan anyway. They just snipe at things they see online. It's just loud people on the internet.
Okay, fine. I mean, I'm not gonna like beat this dead horse, but like I don't think having that kind of like mentality is good, in the sense that like anyone can be a fan, right? Like it's a matter of like what kind of interaction you're looking for, right? If it's interaction of like buying your handshake tickets, then obviously yes, of course. It's gonna be like a very small group, and then those are the quote unquote real fans. But then like anyone can be a fan, and if you're aiming to be like an actual like non-Chika group, then you have to try to get the other people. And I'm not saying these people are right, I'm actually saying they're wrong, right? But then like I'm just saying the mindset of like fuck them because they don't watch all the Yayoi showroom or something. Then that's not particularly productive.
I mean, NMB really doesn't seem to be trying hard to build the fan base anyway. So
well, I mean, we can debate whether we think it's a good idea, whether they're succeeding or not, right? But then stuff like whatever the gaming stream or something is an attempt at doing it. Yayoi and Fuuwa pair gravure.
Yep, and Siyeon also in 2 gravure magazines.
Doesn't she have like Girlspedia too? Is it? Or
Yeah, Girlspedia and
Girlspedia.
and Weekly Playboy.
Girlspedia and Weekly Playboy. Oh, I mean the Girlspedia one doesn't even count, right? Does it count? Do we count it?
Yeah. Actually, that Girlspedia, like, man, it was like it had the perfect setup and they ruined it. So it was really what Siyeon, Wakanya,
Yunanan and
Yunanan. Yumin, yeah. So Yumin fucked it up. It should have been Fuuwa instead.
Yeah, it should have been
had a 7th
at
gen.
least, yeah, either Fuuwa or Miyung.
Then maybe Matt
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
actually bought it.
Speaking of appealing to people who actually, the people you already have, like, yeah, I think they're already counting on your money, Matt. It's not like, they're not actually trying to get you.
I'm trying to get others by putting those magazines in the front of the magazine racks. I guess they still have like the winter one, so I put that up in the front. I was just looking for like random like NMB magazine to put over like all the Tanaka Miku crap. So yeah, that's that was the tub of gravy, or what we said, the tub of gravy, or what are we? The bowl of gravy, the pot of gravy, the ladle of gravy. Yeah,
the tub of gravy.
That's what we call it. Yeah, yeah. So that's all. You can look forward to that. Some of it's already out. Some of it's coming out soon. This is not. I guess this is gravure as well. It's stuck in. Someone added this suddenly. But Rei, Jonishi Rei, remember her? Haven't seen her around for a while. But yeah, she has a gravure style book called Kokatish coming out. She had another style book come out like last month.
Yeah, it is the second book. The first one
the petit,
already
whatever,
released.
right?
Yeah.
Some fucking French.
Yeah.
Why do they? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah,
because they all have.
I remember
Paris
they did
syndrome.
they did like an event.
Wait, Paris syndrome is negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They will have Paris syndrome after
Yeah.
they bring their books to Paris.
Yeah.
I think Jeff already saw the first one. I think.
Yeah, because I gave it to you also.
Yeah.
Shout out to all our French fans, like all.
Oui, oui,
One
oui.
of them.
Les enfants terribles.
Oui, oui.
Omelette du fromage.
I'm gonna do that.
Did you say
I
terrible?
said,
Isn't that like
Les
Spanish?
enfants terribles. That's just from Metal Gear
I
Solid.
have
That's
no
like the
idea
name of
what that means, but
all
okay.
the Solid Snake clones. And that is the extent of our French knowledge.
We just like alienated like all the French people.
But yeah. Well, Jeff, did you go to her event for that, or did you just buy the book?
No, I just received the book for Aruda's friend because it came out before he came to Japan.
Are you gonna go to the? Is she doing an event for this one as well, right?
Yeah, there's Watashi Kai.
All right, you should go to that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's coming out on June 4th, so look forward to that. Next, we have, this is going to be real quick, so they released a new batch of NMB LINE stamps. So LINE is like a chat app we use in Japan. The last time they put out like a set batch of NMB LINE stamps was, I think, World to People. And those ones were the ones that like play music and sound effects and stuff. And that was just the Sabatsu for that. This one though, they released 3 sets, one for each team. And like each member has like 2 or 3, I think, stamps per member.
Some in Team N have 4 because they don't have enough members.
Yeah. And then I think like Xeon has like 2 and B2, but then the other some gyms will have 3 or something like that. Xeon's still in idle jail.
Yep.
But yeah.
But they're not very well designed. It's just like some photos they use from like a regular photo shoot, like for goods and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they look like they outsourced
Yeah,
to some cheapo
it's
company to
pretty-
put text over it, and it's like so ugly.
Yeah.
Isn't and like
Yeah.
Pikarunes is like literally like I think a selfie.
Yeah, because she's been
selfie,
absent
yeah.
and didn't participate in that shoot.
Well, at least they are trying to make ones.
Are they though?
Oh yeah, it's a long time. It's the first one in like 7
Yeah,
years,
better than
almost.
nothing.
6 years.
Yeah, happy to have it. I used it a bunch.
Though it's still not as good as the World of People one where you like play the one that plays World of People. The whoa.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But yeah, I think it was like 300. I think it's like line coins or whatever. I think it's like 100 line coins, which is like 300 yen or something. Real terrible conversion rate. But yeah, you get that if you have a Japanese phone. We also have some Nagisa news. So she renewed her contract from the past year. So with Washoku no Sato, the restaurant, which I still haven't been to yet. I need to go.
They released a new video, right? It doesn't have Mighty and Anju in it, which is 10%, 100% improvement.
Man, this Anju hater here. You're gonna get Jeff to punch you or something. Yeah, and then also her Dell computer like ambassador sponsorship has.
Jesus,
still going.
That's the weirdest one. I thought it would be like a one and done thing, but it's like apparently someone in Dell was like, "Wow, these like weird ass like videos we're making that like make no sense. Yeah. Let's do more of it."
It's nice. I sometimes see them on YouTube here in Japan though, so it's like I'm watching.
I see them on I mean I see a lot of them actually like on YouTube, and maybe that's because of like whatever. Google like tracks me or something, but I see it on Twitter and YouTube a lot.
She even did like that whole like, event, like she went to the Dell store in I think Shinsaibashi, for something. I think it's like a demo, like a showroom kind of thing or whatever for like an actual showroom, not the live stream. Show off like some new computers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that, and then also she got a new job advertising the Wing like lingerie brand or just a bra commercial. So very surprising. You thought this Nagisa was like
everyone
long gone.
Surprise gravure.
So this we just talked about this earlier, right? Like Nagisa's got the thing where she's not gonna show off her body or whatever, take off her clothes until you pay her a lot of money. And make no mistake, like these things pay a lot of money.
Yeah, but this kind of case is quite rare in idol industry. I mean, even
it's rare. Period, right?
Yeah, in AKB there are 3 person doing lingerie commercial also, and that's it.
Who?
Yukirin, Shitao Miyu, and then which one? Murayama Yuiri.
What lingerie are they doing?
Ragio, something with R. I forgot the name.
Okay. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
So, for example, like Akarin has like a collab with like Peach John, which is a lingerie brand. Those ones are very different from like what Nagisa is doing, because Nagisa is like an actual like mainstream brand. It's like doing commercials for like some boutique shop versus doing it for Gap or something, right? That's the difference. And well, number one, there's the commercial, and then Wakol, who owns the Wing brand, is like very very popular. So yeah, I don't think there's anyone in NMB who has gotten like this level of like a mainstream job. As in, I can't remember. There must be someone. I'm trying to think of like what's the most mainstream thing that like Sayaka
the razors
have done.
Oh yeah.
Sushiro.
Yeah, the razor.
The razors, I guess, but the razor was like whole NMB. I'm thinking Sushiro, but then that one wasn't even like that.
I remember this is like it must have been really old. Like there's a random like I think like was it Panasonic or some electronic. Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay.
Like,
okay.
I still
that
see
one's
some
bigger.
stores.
Yes.
Yeah, I still see some stores like with a carpet standy, and it's all like faded from the sun and stuff because like they never got rid of the sign, the standees.
Yeah. It's really funny. Sayaka did this was the whole thing about the joke about the theater having like only one toilet. And Sayaka did the commercial for Panasonic, like Home, and it was about the toilets. And actually, like Panasonic donated a toilet to the NMB theater. So that's where that came from. But yes, okay, that one's bigger. Okay, but I mean,
it's no Small World.
And also like the Panasonic commercial was like 10 years ago, so Spa World.
No,
who did Spa World?
That was NMB. That was also like 10 years ago. I think that's like some.
Okay. I don't even remember.
And they also did round 1, right? But...
Yes, round 1. But that's Senbatsu too. But yes, Nagisa.
Okay.
Basically, single-handedly like putting NMB in the black.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of your Oshis actually get paid because of Nagisa.
Okay, and next we have Mikana and the EATME collab, which EATME is like a clothing brand, right? Yeah.
Yes. It's what do you call this? Those girl brands.
Those girl brands.
I don't know what they're called. Yeah, it's like casual. It's not casual though. It's not casual because like a Uniqlo would be casual, but it's like a designer brand, but not like high fashion. So low fashion, I guess. But it's kind of popular for like those kinds of clothes. Actually, if you look at the clothes, you understand why they got Mikana. It's like the gothish looking ones. So yeah, it's actually pretty nice. They did a collab with her where she like basically quote unquote produces like a line of clothing, and then you can buy it. And yeah, they've been doing like a lot of promotion recently for that. It's probably made her sick.
Yeah.
That's why she's absent today, yes.
Yep. So that's happening. Okay. Next, they opened up a Twitter account for all the 9th Gen members. As in, like, just one account for all the members. Not each member got their own individual Twitter accounts.
We talked
No,
about...
we did not.
Didn't we talk about this last time?
No.
While it was happening? No?
But yeah,
okay.
we... so yeah, each member got their own Twitter account. And I think it's working alright. Actually, it forces me to, like, get to see other members. Because I'm only following it for Nishiyuma content, but... which is far and few between, but... I get to see other members.
She doesn't post a lot. You know who posts a lot?
That girl.
That girl.
Yes.
Koyori. Like every time I scroll through it, I just see her.
I mean,
post.
she even made a lit link and everything. And she
Well, I mean, almost everyone made lit link.
and Zoomers.
Let's see.
Yeah, she seems like one of those, like the IP types who would post like all the time.
Well, it's not like
She got
she's
her own
tweeting her stream of consciousness at like 2 a.m.
Well, not yet.
She's
doesn't
not
have an
that
account
type
yet.
at all, from
Like
what
the-
I've seen.
Well, okay.
damn.
I don't actually know what type she is, so it's like I can't say anything because I don't really follow 9th Gen a lot. I just see her posts on Twitter.
I'm just looking through it. Ah, damn. You're too late, Nishiyuma. She posted like a clip of her kicking in her Shingeki no Kyojin costume. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks like they have 6,800 plus followers right now, so you're doing all right
That's
for new members, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't that be like
well,
bottom tier?
speaking of bottom tier.
How much does Sako-chan
or
have?
Mio. Is it Mio? Maybe?
Who's
It's
the lowest
Michi,
one?
I think. Well, TW48 is dead now, so it's hard to compare.
You'd like have to go manually onto their profile and find them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still less than any 8th gen.
Yeah, Sakura-chan has like 8,300.
Well, for now.
Miyochi has 7,870.
Oh,
Mishi has
bottom,
7,661.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
anyway, you can check that out. It's what was it? Just lost the link. NMB 48 _ trainee, which actually some people thought was a little controversial because it's like, oh, is that gonna be all like Kinkyusei members going forward, or is it only 9th gen? Cause I think AKB.
There are other Kenkyusei right now as well.
Yeah, yeah, right. Of course, the 8th gens get triggered about that. But AKB did the same thing for 18th gen. They have like an all Kinkyusei account for them.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of dumb to call it the trainee account, and
they just had they had to squat the name while it's still around.
Sure.
But yeah, check that out. Next, we got some kind of theater logistic news. So I mean, we talked about last time how they brought back calls and cheers at the theater back in March. But after May 9th, so that's actually when Japan completely got rid of all their COVID measures and stuff. That now you don't have to wear a mask when going to the theater. Whereas before it was still required, even though you could do the calls. But now you can do the calls and don't have to wear a mask, but you can still wear it if you want to. Which some people still did that even before times. So that's cool. And then also they updated the gift rules for the members. Like in the past, I think it was just only clothing and accessories were allowed, and it's still mostly that. But now you can get a few other things stationery you can send out
and bags.
Bags, yeah. I guess.
And now and then for Seitansai and other giving. A gift as the committee, you can send flowers. Oh, and you can send actual fresh flowers, live flowers. For a while they restricted it only to fake ornamental flowers.
Mm.
And now you don't have to send it
Yeah.
anymore to theater. You can also directly give it to staff at the theater also.
So that saves a lot of money on the shipping, and then if you gave something that was not allowed accidentally, they would ship it back to you and you would have to pay for it. That happened to me once.
What contraband are you trying to say? Oh, no,
it was a fucking pin badge. Apparently that's not an accessory.
Oh,
okay.
And then they literally told me that at the theater,
the fashion
and then
police
they wouldn't even hand it to me right there. They have to send it.
That's the dumbest part.
It's amazing.
Have to follow the rules.
Yeah. Now they fixed it, so you can now send band
No, you can't send
still
panties.
against the ruls.
Yeah.
Now
I thought you could
now
send,
it's
I
good. Now
thought
this
you could
episode's
send
being
clothes.
demonetized.
No, you still cannot send.
No undergarments.
Yeah.
So you're just I'm trying to support Nagisa's.
She gets it for free.
thing.
She doesn't need it for me.
Yeah, but then some other members might want it.
They can ask Nagisa directly.
Okay. So alright, next we have some new YouTube channels that have been opened up by the members. We have Chihhi, which actually this kind of came. Was this announced at the event or that was later?
It was announced at the theater show actually.
Yeah.
Which I went to on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then
which I went to too.
Also on your birthday? No.
Yeah, it was on Jeff's birthday. coincidentally.
Yeah, so it's focused on baseball, like mostly Hanshin, of course, and then like the management is actually helping her with editing, so it's like almost on the level of Nagisa's channel.
Yeah, but the weird thing that her account's age
Oh,
was
now you
already
don't
more
have.
than 1 year old setting.
Yeah, so originally she talked a lot about
Yeah.
doing a YouTube channel last year, but then uh I don't know, maybe because she became center, then she had a lot of other work and didn't really get around to it. But now, like, clearly it's a lot more supported and management and a lot of collaborations with actual Hanshin. So, maybe they need some legal agreements and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad it's finally open. It's doing pretty well. There's especially one video, like the Hanshin Tigers cheering song quiz that's kind of hitting the algorithm. It's over 40,000 views. So she's gaining more and more, I think, subscribers from it. Yes.
So you're not against management helping members
Only when it's
create
members I
videos
like.
now, right? Let's make that clear. Nagisa bad, Chihhi good.
Next one bad.
Yeah, speaking of next one, it's kind of weird.
Is management doing this
I don't
too?
know, I actually haven't watched it.
From the content, it's kind of obvious, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
it's
quite
Sponsored though.
Yeah, so let's actually mention who it is first. It's
Yeah,
Keito.
I mean-
Is it? Isn't it the Osaka thing? Oh, okay, yeah, it's Keito.
sure. Yeah.
Isn't it the Osaka thing?
Well,
No?
Kato said that her contents in YouTube basically will be her journey around. So
Japan?
yeah. I don't know. It's just
How
It's
the
about-
fuck was that happen?
it's about her journey, her journey vlog. So for now, it's just Kyoto. So we are not sure until where she's gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, the name of the YouTube channel is Keito Tabi. This is Keito Trips.
I saw in the description it's sponsored by JTB or something. So which is a travel
Okay.
agency.
Whoa, what?
In your face, Nagisa.
It's the biggest travel
This
agency
is
in
bigger
Japan.
than bras.
Yeah. No.
You're gonna tell me?
No.
Okay.
But it's pretty big. What? That's crazy.
I don't know the details. I haven't actually watched the video. Somebody who has, please explain.
Well, Aruda watched it. He's talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, she's just going around Kyoto alone and visit some place, famous place in Kyoto. And weirdly, she also met
Oh yeah.
Yukatan in the video.
Yeah, that was just by chance. Like Yukatan talked about
Yeah.
it later. Like she ran it.
Quote unquote, like, by chance, right? Like, it just happens to be like the girl they want to push the most
Nice.
in 9th gen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for now she travel alone, so I'm not sure about her future content, whether she's gonna still traveling alone or with some members. Yeah, so maybe after Kyoto she's gonna visit Kobe or Nara next, maybe.
Come to Tochigi. So then you can check those out. Alright, finally have some announcements of Yuzu and Mirai's graduation shows have been announced finally. Especially for Mirai, who's like announced like half a year ago now. So Yuzu will be having her graduation show on June 12th, and Mirai will be having her graduation show the day after on June 13th. So finally, they can like give up their spots on YNN and the Bachi Bachi Mera Mera NMB shows, because they've been like squatting those for a long time. They are doing like one last show for them. They're doing the Anjumanji, like a standalone show from last year's 24-hour thing. So they'll be there to get to watch them. Get to watch Mirai be an elephant again, probably. All right, and also speaking of the theater, NMB Theater had their 3,000th theater show
3000
Well,
anniversary.
NMB 483rd thousandth show or whatever, right?
That's a lot of shows.
Yeah, so it was Team M was at the actual 3000th show, and then the special like after talk thing where kind of like talked about some stuff, such as the ranking of members, the number of performances that members have performed in NMB, the current members, I guess. And so that those members are, you have Yumin with 959, Chihhi with 678, Uuka with 590, Miki with 584, Kojidin with 498, Rei with 454, Reiko with 423, Siyeon with 238, and Wakanyan with 201. I mean, I guess like in the first 6 or so, they're pretty expected. All the Boomer members. But Siyeon and Wakanyan is pretty surprising.
Well, they're the top. They're the top from B2, the current B2. They just picked the top ones from each team.
Where's Sakatan? No. Hasn't she had like 500 already?
Soon.
Sweet.
1 billion shows.
Okay, so it's from each team. Anyway, still it's. Yeah.
The funniest thing is Yumin 959 and Miki has like just over half that, and they're the same generation. Yeah. Yeah. The other special thing. Yeah. The talk show didn't have that much interesting content, to be honest. It was like they revealed the ranking of their like favorite theater songs or whatever. You can watch the stream for that. But Team M also coincidentally did a unit shuffle on this day. So for example, like Chihhi's doing Gyoku no Dilemma now. Wakapon is doing She's Gone.
Yeah.
Even Keito is doing She's Gone.
Reiko. Yeah. Reiko doing Gyokuten Ojusama.
Yeah. Which is nice because M always does the same units, and N like changes every show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If only they did shows. They have like the least number of shows of everyone, right? Like by quite a lot.
Yeah, it's like only like 3 or 4 a month.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Is it because like what, not enough members?
Yeah, I don't know. Too much real work.
Yeah, I've especially noticed that because Karen hasn't even been at a bunch of M shows lately.
Yeah, the most.
Yeah, what the hell's going on with her? Is she injured or something? Why is she always absent?
I blame
fake captain.
I blame baseball.
She must be injured. Like it can't.
She posted it was like yesterday or the day before. She posted like a video of her, not video, but like a picture of her like rehearsing for something. So
maybe this is some secret like job she's doing. Baseball work. Oh, did you see the video of like Karen and like Chihhi in the RX baseball game, and Chihhi was wearing like RX?
It was a player who played for both Hanshin and Oryx. His retirement shirt.
Nah.
It's Atsushi, Nomi Atsushi. She's not gonna wear Hanshin gear to an Oryx game when they're not playing Hanshin.
Well, no one said you had to wear. No one said you had to wear like baseball gear to a baseball game. Like they don't check at the door. I've been to a baseball.
Wasn't
game.
like Wakapon,
but you.
Wakapon was wearing a Carp jersey too. Was that to a Carp game as well, or was that?
No, there was Oryx against a different. It was a different Pacific League team. I can't remember.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, but then Wakapon didn't wear Oryx jersey at that Oryx game. Yeah, I mean Wakapon didn't wear any Oryx or Cup jersey on that Oryx games. She was along with Karen and Chihhi.
Yeah,
Cloud Chaser.
she got the baseball virus. We need to quarantine her before it's too late.
Well, I mean, it is an invitation from Karen, so
Captain.
we cannot refuse it.
Karen's very funny because she suddenly started like talking about like random baseball, as in like it's not even the finals anymore. She's talking about like, oh, today the Oryx team won or something. It's like, what? When did you care about like them playing?
When they started winning.
Cloud Chaser.
Or bandwagon jumper. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some events, reports, and the spring concerts. And we are back. First we'll talk about Aruda. He came to Japan, finally, for the first time ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it was not my first time. Yeah, I mean, first time after COVID.
First time after COVID. First time since a Wakapon or Wakaton Oshi. So it's the first time that matters is really what we're getting at. So the first real time.
Hey, fuck you. I think he came for Yuri before.
See, that doesn't matter. Hey, you don't even care about Yuri anymore.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said before, it was my first time after COVID.
Yeah. So post-COVID, he was lucky that like the stars aligned and he was able to go to an NMB theater show on like the only possible day for him to go. Because the other days were all like, events or concerts. There was like no other chance of actually being able to go. So yeah, he was able to go on April 28th, Jeff's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Thanks.
You got to join Aruda on your birthday.
That was the real present.
Congratulations.
No, I mean, I got to join him.
Oh, right. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this was your...
So actually, and it wasn't only that, it was also a Team M show with Wakapon present.
Yeah, luckily.
So your first...
We just talked about like how rare the M shows were.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that Team M gonna do the show on 28 because I expect it's actually 9gen show. But then it was better, Team M.
So this is your first theater show ever?
Actually, no, because I already watched couple of GKT.
I mean, NMB. Was it?
That doesn't count.
Yeah, and before...
Oh, you did?
Before COVID.
That doesn't count.
I mean, around 2018, I watched Team B2
Okay.
show once. Yeah. Yeah, so it was good to be back at NMB Theater again.
And you got to experience all the weird COVID things and stuff, like the whole like assigned seating and that stuff. You don't have to do the bum rush for seats at the beginning.
Actually, when we were lining up to go in, he accidentally dropped his pen light and it broke.
Yeah, actually, when I try to prepare stuff to get in, I dropped my 9gen anniversary pen light. Yeah, but luckily I could still use it.
You just have to hold the pieces together.
Yeah, I just hold the two pieces together and still doing two pen light, white and white for Wakapon. Yeah, so I got number 2028 and it was on
200.
Totro, luckily. Totro center.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good seat.
Yeah, right at Wakapon position. So I was able to enjoy.
I was like two or three rows behind you.
Yeah. Well, at first I was complicated whether to see all the members or just to focus Wakapon, but fuck yeah.
Of course.
I will just see Wakapon for the
course.
entire show. Yeah, that's the point of coming to theater.
You can watch the stream to watch other members.
Yeah.
But not to hear them sing.
I mean, it's worse. You hear the cheers more in the theater, and you're the one you're doing the cheers.
Yeah.
Now,
I know.
Matt's like
I
making
know.
fun of yes.
Yeah, I mean the cheers are quite fun. I follow along because I already know the culture and already did it during my time at GKT.
No one like watches these things for the singing. It's dumb.
Yeah, if you just want to listen to music, just listen to a CD.
I mean, yes. And there's 3 years of theater shows with no cheering. You can go watch those.
And during Miyokuri, I saw my sketchbook to Wakapon.
Instead of "Please come to Indonesia," you wrote "I came from Indonesia."
Yeah.
So how was the Miyokuri? Was it as much as everything you hoped and as I hyped
that
up?
Matt hypes up.
I mean, it was quite weird since I only aim for Wakapon because I need to walk for Chihhi and then Reiko first and then Rei.
Oh yeah, that ruined your day, right? You had to
because I only prepare
It's
for
okay.
Wakapon.
You just wave, just.
Or the sketchbook, yeah.
Yeah, you just wave.
Yeah,
at
just
them.
wave, yeah.
They don't give a shit.
I will say this though, like Matt really loves the Miyokuri, and to be honest, like it's one of the things that I don't like at all. I find it like super awkward, and it's like the interactions are like faker than like everything else. Because like members like can't really react properly, and it's just like them like waving, and then you waving back, and then that's the end. You have to wait so long to.
You should have just left before doing it. They allow you to leave.
Well, I mean,
leave during the encore.
Yeah, but then you paid for it, like right? You still have that.
Your
like,
Shiseki
okay,
company.
I have to do this because yeah. But like I mean, they haven't done this in a really long time. But like back then, they would do like high touch. So they would line up like outside. They would line up outside, and then they would like lead the fans out, right? And then as you pass through, you do a high touch to all the members. It's actually, and then there's the really weird one I really hated too, which is after the high touch, you actually line up in front of the member. They ask you to face the other wall with the signatures, and then they would it's a katatataki. They would like hit you, like do a fake massage on your back, basically saying like, oh, you must be so tired, like doing sitting down for so long, so I hope you're okay now. And then you leave.
Yeah, that's
the part I hated.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But the high touch is okay. Like, even they could just do a Miyokuri like that, but then they didn't want to do it like that because of like the asshole in Sendai.
Yeah, the knife attack or the saw attack.
Yeah. So too bad.
Yeah, one thing
that was better. That would be a better Miyokuri for me rather than the really awkward six socially distanced like waving from the stage.
Yeah. One thing that I kind of regret though is that I once again forgot to try theater toilet.
Why do you want to try it?
What? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a experience itself because I used donkey toilet before the show. Yeah, so I once.
The only thing in there interesting is that they have a sign
toilet.
Advertising Siyeon's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Why?
It's
why
inside the
okay,
stall, like on the door.
The stall. Yeah.
I don't know why, but
yeah. Also, I've
never been to the toilet.
Also, I always go to that one instead of the urinal
same.
one. Just because it's the closest.
Yeah, I actually didn't know there was a urinal one for a long time. And then too, like Japanese people have a weird thing where they refuse to pee in the stalls, even though it would speed up the line for everyone.
Yeah.
I just do not understand it. Anyway.
Yeah. So that was Aruda's first.
Do you want to say more than our stupid questions? You third row is really good.
During when I was about to exit the theater, I I was kind of starstruck by Kaneko-san. Seeing Kaneko.
Oh my god!
Yeah, oh my god!
He was standing there like saying goodbye to everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, forget Wakapon.
I remember like
I saw Wakapon for 1.5 hours, so it's not quite a surprise. But seeing Kaneko up close after exiting the theater, I was starstruck quite a bit.
oh man, I remember when I did the Chihhi and Keito to complain about the not the Gaijin ban.
Mm-hmm.
So he was there, right? So I talked to him, and then like maybe like a week or two later, like I won the theater, and then I went, and then when I was exiting, he was there. He saw me. It was like, oh, Gai Kokujin. It's like, hey, foreigner man.
You got Ninchi from Kaneko.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, he remembers me.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got that from him after going either.
Damn, in your easy mode.
Too bad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think I will give Mike, like a nod.
Yeah, so actually during
I mean, he's like the most popular of the
during
popular
all the
staff.
COVID rules, he actually couldn't say anything, and he would just hold up a sign that said "Thank you for coming." And then after
Yeah,
they relaxed
yeah.
the rules, he actually says thank you to each person. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's interesting. I think NMB is the only group that does this. Just because like Kaneko is like the very very public figure, a public authority figure. But I don't think any other group does it where the staff would like stand there to thank you for watching the show. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else about the theater?
Yeah, I think that's...
Will you be coming again in July for Wakapon Seitansai?
Can be, but not promise. But maybe around October during 13th anniversary, I know. Yeah.
Okay, so no more trips to Japan until then.
Yeah, maybe. But can be.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive. Like I wouldn't.
I mean, summer flight ticket is cheaper than autumn and spring, so we will see.
Oh.
Okay. Next we'll talk about the Handshake event and the 2-shot photo event over at Intex, Osaka. Actually, we all went there except for Ryan. So my first time going to Intex.
Index. You've been to AC.
Yeah, that was last November.
Okay. Which I also didn't go to. Just want to make that clear.
And I guess I'm on two minds. Like, on the way Jeff always talked about like Intex being worse.
Yeah, I mean it is much worse. I mean the only good thing about Intex is like the space. It's just so much space.
Yeah, except for when it's raining and when there's a K-pop group on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like sharing even with other fandom, and on that 2 days there were a lot of girlfriends for K-pop group fan meeting, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they took up all the seats and their lines for all the food stalls. Sucks.
And all the bathrooms.
Well, the women's
for the women's room. Yeah. It's like am I at a mall or Disneyland? Because that's the only time you'll see like the women's like room like line way longer. Normally, like at these events, like it's the men's room that's like really long.
Where did you guys go for lunch? ATC.
No, we didn't go for lunch. I brought some onigiri with me.
All the lines, the
So
lines are
basically
too long.
I stay at the venue.
Is
It
the
is, but
Daily
the line
Mazaki
was
still
too
there?
long. Yep.
Oh, because of the K-pop fans.
Yeah.
I had to. From
Okay.
the first day, I walked outside to
Yeah.
the 7-Eleven across the street from the station, and
Yeah.
but even that was almost cleaned out.
Oh,
Oh dang.
wow. So there's a mall
The
like
ATC
on that side.
The second day,
Did
when
you
I
go
had a
to
long
that?
break in the late afternoon, I went to the mall.
Not ATC. It's going to ATC in between
The
Intex and
government
ATC, right? There's
building.
also like this like office
Yeah, there
building.
a hotel or something, yeah.
Below that, there's like food places, and then upstairs there's
there's
also like
yeah,
some
there, it
Chinese
was
place.
that part was emptier, but I didn't go there. I just passed through it to go to ATC.
Let's see. You can go to like Gusto in ATC. Matt would have loved that.
Did we go? No, we didn't go there. We went there. Anyway, because like the first day, I came there late, so I was only there for the last 3 slots, so I didn't get to have lunch. We went to Skia after, I think. Was it that first day? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We went to Skia
Yeah,
for
first day
days
we went to-
in like
Homachi.
Namba or somewhere.
Because it was too
Homachi,
late and there was
yeah.
nothing else open.
Yeah.
You should have gone to Namba. There's probably a lot there.
And
It was
way
like
too
late. We all had to catch like last trains and stuff.
Yeah, it was above 9 p.m.
Yeah.
9 p.m. is not that late, but okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, the handshake event, it was same as the one that we talked about at Yokohama, like pretty much the same deal.
Yeah, the gloves.
I guess definitely busier than the Yokohama one.
Yeah, of course.
I
'Cause it's
can only speak on
Osaka.
like the late slots, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was there was the 2-shot day was worse, but
Yeah, 2 shot was worse.
handshake obviously there was more people. And yeah, the whole like waiting area got quite crowded. Like standing, but
Like the pre queue for the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, how was your handshake, Aruda?
Well, I quite enjoyed Wakapon and Siyeon mostly because I only aim for those two, and for 9gen it is the first time I met Nishiyuma during handshake, so yeah, Nishiyuma was quite good, and then I met Reinya and then Yukinon. Yeah. I don't really have any topic to speak with Yukinon, so just Hajimaste kind of thing.
please come
kind
to
of talk.
Indonesia.
At first, I think Siyeon kinda didn't recognize me, but then at the at the next slot, I basically I wore her Satan t-shirt, last year Satan shirt, and which has my name on it. So
Yes.
yeah,
As you should.
Yeah, after that, so she recognized me.
Man, if that was Matt, Siyeon would have been dropped by now.
I haven't gone to her for a long time. I mean, we'll talk about this in 2-shot, but yeah. She's like, oh, I've seen you a lot. It was like what she said to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's for handshake. For Wakapon, there was one topic that I tried to talk about Marvel versus DC,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then she didn't quite understand about that matter, and then I immediately changed to other topic.
Yeah, meanwhile, Karen was keeping, like, kayfabe. He's like, oh, yeah, I totally know everything about Marvel. Pretending. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then the 2-shot events, let's talk about that. That was the next day. And, yeah, so... For me, I had a full stack. I had every slot from slot 1 to slot 9. That was
even crazier than me.
Yeah, I had no breaks. And the one time actually I did take like a quick break, like because like there's like a longer period between like every 3 slots. That was like a big mistake because as Jeff alluded to, like the line to get back into like the actual like area, the actual venue part, it was crazy.
It was before slot 4.
Normally like it's pretty empty. Yeah, before the security check. You know, that whole like the line to get in third security was like crazy long. Way longer than any kind of thing. Like so it went all the way up to like the Yamazaki and like wrapped around like I don't know, like 6 times or something. It was stupidly long. It took like I think that's how it started. I got 1 or 1:20. Oh no.
We got in with like 20-25 minutes left before the end of reception. Yeah.
The cutoff period. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it was before slot 4, and as Matt said, there's a long break, and then so a lot of people in there probably went out trying to take a lunch break, and then it's also slot 4 is when all the full slot members start, basically, or most of them. So like more fans are coming in for the first time as well. So the security lines were just overwhelmed. So we had to wait like 10-15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, good thing that I went to number between slot 3 and slot 5. Yeah, because I got no one in slot 4.
The theater was open, so you went there. You didn't use the toilet then?
Yeah, that's why I keep forgetting trying using toilet.
Yeah, that was really dumb, and it's like kind of side tangent here. Yeah, like they decided to open up the theater like on the same day as a 2-shot event to like go and like like open house kind of like go buy photos and stuff.
It was quite empty at the theater. Only around 3 and 4 people when I arrived.
Well, because all the fans are
at Intex.
All the real fans are there. But yeah, 2-shots were crazy. But so the biggest problem was like, and then after I get in the actual lines for the members. So there's like, as we talked about, like how it's the same setup as the handshake. So the check-in is at the front of the line, and then you just wait in the rest to get in to go see the member. But yeah, the guys, the people who are checking like the tickets and whatever, they're taking forever. So like that line was way longer than the actual like proper line for the member. To the point where like the actual proper line was like empty. But there's this long ass line.
That's because the 2-shot tickets are also only like 15 seconds each.
Yeah. Well, not even that.
10 seconds shorter. Yeah. So, and some of the staff were even really strict, and like immediately after you take the picture, they kick you out.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was quite awkward to trying to make conversation with member. It was basically, member just ask what kind of pose do you want.
Yeah. So then, with like the check-in, like most people had 1, but then eventually like, oh, the line's going long to have 2 people. I went to Kojima, she had 3 people like checking tickets, so that was actually pretty good. She was probably the busiest line there. But yeah, and then I guess for the actual setup for the photos, so it was really stupid. So they still have the plastic, the plastic like screen or whatever between you and the member. And then the staff would like stand in between it, so you can still see both of you on both sides of the plastic screen. But the problem with it was like if you got too close to the screen, you'd be like blocked, or you'd be cut off because you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, some kind of pose are failed because of that. Mostly hard pose.
Yeah, like your whole hand is like
inside the plastic divider thing has a really thick column on the side. It's so thick that some of the members took paper and wrote messages on it.
Yeah,
they just reused the plastic divider thing from the handshake event.
Yeah, this is like even worse than like the dumb tables from like the AKB days.
Oh, well, no.
No, this is really bad.
At least for this, you can stand, so you have a lot more freedom in your pose, I think.
Yeah, because if you're sitting down, like, you know, the only thing you can do is, like, whatever, a heart or something.
Hard pose, so yeah.
I guess you could dab because that's the only thing Matt cares about.
I enjoyed it overall. I mean, because I used this as an opportunity, since you don't need to talk to, like, go meet other members, I normally don't.
Yeah.
Like doing the Dokonjo pose with...
One of the reason why I went to Mikana.
You don't have to talk to her, you can just look at her.
Yeah.
Then Ryan should have...
I think that's all you need. Why? No.
You can do that from home.
Yes. Just open Instagram and look at it.
And I made a statement. I went to every 7th Gen member. That's why my schedule is so busy. So I even went to
that's
Anju.
why.
Wow.
Yeah. Went to Anju, went to Mighty.
What? Why the fuck would you do that?
Siyeon.
I mean, like, my friend Baku went to every Team M member, I think, and did the M pose.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, I did a few things like that. I like every Dokonjo member, and then, like, Yayoi's... Some members Yayoi is close with, like, Ami.
Oh, I only went to current NNB centers. So Rei, Chihhi, and Mikana.
Yeah.
Wow.
I introduced Aruda to Chihhi.
See. Oh yeah, we did a couple of Gaijin trains. Some of only 2 of us. I think the biggest one was Yuina.
That's not a Gaijin train.
No, Wakapon.
Yeah, Wakapon, because there was a Singapore fans joining.
Yeah, so actually, he randomly was there. Actually, he commented on the YouTube video he posted of it. He's like, "Oh hey, I was that guy.
Really?
I didn't notice you guys cut in front of me, but it was nice meeting you guys. It was pretty cool." Yeah. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, I would never do that many members ever again, probably. Especially after that mistake of coming in after slot 3 to slot 4. There was never a break, between slot 6 and slot 7, and I was like, I'm not going back in. I already seen houses, so I was literally standing, waiting. I was breaking because I had 4 members in one slot at certain times, so that was crazy mode. And they're all relatively popular members, so
Yeah.
Zion, Mew,
The problem was that the cutoff time for getting in line is 20 minutes before the end, so it only gives you 40 minutes to do those 4 members.
They still do the 1 hour slots.
Yeah,
they should go back to
That's
the
that's
hour and a half
AJB.
slots because the NMB still also did
Pretty
an
sure
hour
it was
and a
an
half.
hour. But anyway, the point is that
I've been
okay,
to way
things
more
have
than you.
changed.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is that 40 minutes is way too short.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that they should go back to an hour and a half so that the 20 minutes you get 50 minutes. You get 70 minutes to do your stuff. Because for 40 minutes you can max probably do 3 popular members. I mean there's only 1 popular member, so it doesn't matter, but yeah. It makes it very difficult.
but yeah, I think as I also said before, the biggest bottleneck though was the staff checking.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it though,
Yeah.
right? I mean it's. I mean, maybe the staff is not used to it. Yeah, that's true. But then it's always been like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And there was times where I was tight on time, and I saw okay, there's 1 person in line for Karen or whatever, and the guy was having trouble getting his ID checked or whatever, And I'm like, oh shit, I have like 10 minutes left. And then I saw Wakapon's line was empty, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run through there and get through it real quick, and then try to see if I can come back for a counter. So yeah, it's like this whole like, strategize. It's pretty hectic.
There's a meta game there. Like I've done like a couple of. Actually, I did it last time. We did the real event where it was like I had to like count like how many people are still in line, and then whether I could like do a loop or I'd have to do like a Matomedashi.
Siyeon had a crazy line that was like, because there wasn't much space, because like her line was like right in front of like the security box, or I think the staff box or whatever. So the line, like the stand is like much smaller. So her line was like wrapping all the way around that box and along like the back wall of the Intex.
Whoa!
Because there's just so many people.
I mean, even in Idol JLC, is still kind of popular, I guess.
Yeah, again, like her. I mean, I also know it's like a kind of the demographic of fans that go to Siyeon, Mew, Fuuwa, and Mochan. It's a lot of fuckboys.
Yeah, but I mean, I heard that there were someone who cut the line.
Yeah, so actually, I was waiting for Siyeon, and I was like maybe like 5th or 6th in line or whatever, like re-queuing. And this is like before like this is after the break. Yeah, and then there's like one fuckboy guy. He was standing at the front, and then 2 of his fuckboy friends like just came waltzed on into the front with him, and then some older guy like kind of called him out, and they just ignored him. So then he took pictures of him while in line.
Oh,
but I didn't see like the fallout of that like afterwards, like if there was any like Matome or 2chan stuff about that. But speaking of 2chan and Matome or whatever, like Aruda and we made it on Matome for our pictures. Yeah.
Finally made it.
I mean, it's not the first time.
I don't know.
But yeah.
It's Aruda's first time though, right?
Well, he was like
for
mentioned
the photo, for the photo, yeah, but for the mention, it's not my first time.
Yeah, we had the whole like because they called out the Takoyaki people, and it was like they made fun of like me as Matt and then Jeff, like different like baseball players or whatever.
Yeah, during Nabat.
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, the 2 shots they happened.
Wait, hold on. Overall impression. So I thought it was really fun to have all the foreign fans back. This was like the first event that like after borders opened. I met a lot of.
I was glad that I met many foreigners from Hawaii, from China,
Hong Kong.
China.
So many Hong Kong people. Yeah, and then my friend from Hawaii, Rich, who's Matt has met before. He loved this event.
Oh, he came over
because I mean he kind of planned it around his trip around this, because I told him like, oh, I don't know when NMB might do a 2-shot event next, so he made it happen. Because like usually they do it for albums, and normally not for singles.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, unless it's a Nambashiki, then they'll do. But then it's random bullshit.
Yeah.
Like Hatsukoi had a Nambashiki 2-shot event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then between that and like going to some theater shows, he was like, "Oh, I think I've become a real NMB fan. Like, I want to follow them more now." And he's already like,
he said that last time too.
Well, he wants to come for the July concerts too if he can. Trying to make that happen.
Wow.
Bigger fan than Aruda now.
More of a fan than Aruda. Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
I mean,
he's also coming for like a Noemi concert or something, or like Sakamichi something.
Yeah, I think she went to Kobe.
Yeah, he didn't win the evening request hour concert, so he went to a Noemi concert in Kobe. Yeah, which is fair, if on his trips here. Yeah, finally back to like normal-ish events. We'll see how many events they have next single. Like online versus real.
Yeah.
I think they like online. They keep doing a lot of it. probably like less effort. They don't need to like rent
Yes.
Intex or whatever and
Yes,
pay
but
Shinkansen
the
to go
real
to
events
Tokyo.
sold so much better than online this time.
Yeah, because like fans don't. Other than Matt, no one actually likes online.
No, there's the far away people.
I mean,
Like I know, I know some Kanto, I know some Kanto like Karn fans, and then there's also like one guy in like Fukuoka. Actually, a couple people in Fukuoka. Yeah.
I mean, I still hope they keep a mix. Cause like online you can talk. It's like much more chill, but then in the real events is all about the fun of like actually being there, interacting, like doing renban with other people.
And maybe for online Hanshake, maybe the date is not just too close. The gap maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because 1 week gap is.
I mean, the
really
ideal
too
for
much.
me would be like one online, one real per month or something like that.
But NMB is still dumb. They cram everything into like 2 months.
Yeah, I always find that really weird. Like, why are you always like in a rush? Like every time people are gonna be are thinking like, oh, it's because like they want to release the new single immediately, right? And then they'll have like a 3-month gap or a 6-month gap or something.
Yeah, which
it's like, oh no, not really.
which will probably be
I'm sure
experienced
it's
soon.
like two different groups of management, and then one is like, oh, we have to squeeze everything because there might be a new release. So we're forced to keep it open. But then the management that actually does releases doesn't actually get it done that fast.
Yeah.
This is about Skitamushi, isn't it?
Why? Oh, because it was.
It took like 192 days
I mean,
or something to come out.
Well, I mean, I was fine with that. It was like Chihhi's center reign was effectively lengthened.
Center Reign was she like Hulk Hogan or something?
She has the belt, the gold mic belt. Okay, yeah, but yeah, that was the real events. So we're done with that. Next we have Good Spoon to talk about. So we actually went to that. Aruda actually got a chance to check them out as well. And he got like the crazy like triple S rank pulls, with like getting like all Wakapons and Wakatons. With like all the coasters.
No, I got almost complete set of Makochi actually. Yeah, but then I traded to other people, so I got Siyeon, Wakapon, and Wakatan. At least for acrylic stand.
Yeah. I felt like this year's food was not as good.
Don't let Yurina hear that.
I was thinking about telling her that, but
I actually quite like the drink though. Especially the Anon one.
Yeah, I think that one was okay. Or the Sakatan one, I think was okay. The tropical one. But yeah, funny thing. So I think, let's see. Aruda, you went twice. You went twice.
Right? I went three times.
Yeah, twice the same day, though.
Actually, twice on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went to at 28 afternoon, it was quite empty. Only 2 people along with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could enjoy the cafe quite well.
Yeah, Jeff went
3 times. I mean, I ate every food item, and I had like all but 1 or 2 drinks. I think the food was pretty good. Like, I mean, it's overpriced like collab cafe stuff, but it's not so bad. The pizza is the weirdest because it's like the pre-made like cracker crust thing with like dried salty sauce on it. But the hamburger was really good.
Yeah, I missed last year's. Yeah, that one's alright.
Oh, really? I haven't tested one yet.
Yeah, I got that. I got the French toast.
French toast was good.
It was alright. Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, French toast was good.
Yeah, and then a bunch of drinks.
Yeah,
trying to get. I got like, the worst pulls ever. I got like 3 Yumins.
Yeah, half the fun is being there and then like trading with people.
Yeah, so that's actually cool. So the second time I went, that was like after the B2. That's after IP's Seitan-sai. And yeah, Jeff, Baku, and Jens, the German guy, he was there. We all went, and then there were like these Japanese fans like sitting next to us, and they're watching one of my YouTube videos. And then
yeah, they like they put it up on their
like,
phone and then they like showed it to you.
Yeah, and like, is this you? I'm like, yep. And then we started like trading like goods and stuff with each other. So it was this whole like 4 different tables like trying to like collaborate and help each other get stuff. I was able to eventually get like almost all the members I wanted from that. But yeah.
Good thing they weren't Karen fans, I guess.
No, they were like.
I think there are no Karen.
They were
fans.
like Mihi fans or something. They wanted like some weird members. But yeah, that's Good Spoon. And then quickly, kind of go out of order of things, but then also there was the Osaka Comic Con. So Jeff and I went to those at separate times. We never actually were there at the same time.
Nope.
Because I think I had a theater show one day, and he had a theater show another day. Oh no, we both had theater shows, but I think you went to the evening one. I went to the afternoon one. Yeah. But they were actually streaming most of that stuff on YouTube, so actually you didn't really need to go for most of that. The only things that were not streamed were like the concert, the actual mini live that they did, and I think like one of the cosplay contests.
I think that was literally it. Like even the Orlando Bloom one was streamed.
Yeah, and the Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I caught. I was maybe there like maybe a grand total of 1 hour across the 2 days I went. Cause I came out after the B2 show, and then
you like hightailed it over there from Namba and like caught half of the
Namba
panel or something.
Half the Spider-Man cosplay contest, which was neat. And then while I was like still there, I went and explored like the show floor and like saw some cool stuff. Didn't buy anything because all overpriced and the lines are too long. You went and watched the opening ceremony.
I caught the opening ceremony, but from way in the back, like in the seating and standing area overflowed, and I had to stand in the food area, which is in the giant hall. So basically, they have one giant stage in one of the convention halls at Intex, and all the talk events, and even the mini live were all held there. So they would in between panels, there was time for fans to go in and out, but they didn't clear everyone. So it's like some people, if you really want to go, you can like camp for a good seat, all like from the beginning.
Yeah, because they didn't really clear out the seats in between the different stages.
Only for the concert and NMB Mini Live. But basically, yeah. So the talk events in general, they had like the Amekomi guys who are like a comedian group who like American comics, and along with 2 NMB members, they would talk about movies or comics or something, and it was okay. And like basically, just the hardcore fans just go there and support the members for being selected as the ambassadors for Comic-Con. But I saw like some like random comic fans tweet about how like the NMB members actually did well and like actually watched the movies and studied up, and then like one of the comedian guys also praised them for that. So hopefully they get more of these like sponsorship ambassador things. Hey, it just means Karin faked it well enough.
Yeah, because
American comic fans in Japan are like a niche of a
actually,
niche.
no, so surprisingly, there are like normie-ish people. There are normie people who just like watch Marvel and stuff or some random Netflix shows. Like basically anything that's not like generic Japanese mainstream stuff was there. Anything kind of Western. Just a Westaboo convention, basically.
Yeah, like Star Wars,
It's a
Marvel,
Western
Netflix.
convention.
And it's so as a person as me being a weeb who has gone to way too many anime conventions, it was the opposite of like what I've always seen.
Yeah. There's some cool
Yeah.
cosplayers though, like just in general public, whatever. I think one I really liked. It was like Force Ghost, like Obi-Wan and Anakin, and like they're wearing this like light blue like veil over their whole body to give them like that like Force Ghost look. That was pretty cool. I was like, what? Where are they? Oh, okay. Like I saw it. And someone was like,
Actually, there are a lot of foreigners too, like even from other Asian
Yeah.
countries or even from Western countries. Like, wow, you came all the way
Yeah,
here.
I saw someone.
Because I think it's
Yeah, I saw someone dressed up as a Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, like the shaved head and the big beard. It was pretty cool.
yeah, this is actually affiliate. I think it's affiliated with the actual Comic-Con in San Diego.
He's called Eggman. by the way.
Weeb.
Yeah, you gotta use the Western name because it's the
Robotnik.
West
So you know.
convention.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's why I call Aries, not like the Aerith bullshit that people keep on insisting.
The mini live on Sunday was only like 30 minutes. So it's shorter than I expected. And then like I still lined up for like an hour and a half or something. It was okay. At least I got to line up and sit
It
with
happens.
Mhm.
like some friends, so
Yeah, and then the Saturday, I think I was only there for like 10 minutes for the Fast and Furious panel that Karen and Reiko were on. And then I'm like, it was also like they didn't clear out the room, so we were off in the standing area overflow, so me and Baku. And then I left to go like do cancel Make for the 9 Jin show.
but you didn't
Like, it was
but you
boring,
got
it
a
sucks.
98, right?
Yeah, but I got the 98 ticket, so it was actually worth it in the end.
What are you gonna use it for?
Walk up on State Tansai, just as a rub it into Aruda.
Fuck with
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna apply too.
Okay.
And then increase the number of cancels
And then not
for
go?
Wakapon.
Wow, what an
Yeah,
asshole.
right.
Yeah. Increase the number of cancels
Yeah.
too. Right? She's
Oh, really?
gonna post on
We-
Mobame saying like, "Oh, is there something wrong? Why are there so many cancels?"
I mean, will I cancel though?
Oh, if you win, will you come?
oh,
Come on 2 days notice
And
or
that's-
whatever it is.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
Even
insane.
crazier than me.
So, when you get an email, you just like go direct to the airport.
Yeah. So it was really funny. Yeah, I basically missed Karen for B2 and 9th Gen. Yeah, and then I didn't even go to the third day because I scheduled my trip before like the whole Comic-Con thing was announced, so I actually missed the mini live. I bought the 3-day pass for nothing. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that expensive though. But yeah, that was Comic-Con. So next, let's get into the concerts. So spring concerts. So the first one was the NMB Live 2023 Todoroke Mix concert over at Oryx Theater. So yeah, actually, for me, first time going to Oryx Theater finally.
Yeah, it was my first time too.
Yeah, and I wish I kept it that way because damn, Oryx Theater sucks.
You just had bad
What?
seats.
The seats are
I mean,
so
Matt-
fucking
Matt-
tiny.
Matt
Oh,
had a
yeah,
problem
yeah,
with
yeah.
sitting down
I-
on the chair.
I cannot.
Oh, the chairs.
The chairs.
Yeah, the chairs.
Joe Hall has the same problem.
Yeah, this felt those felt only slightly bigger than these. Like, yeah, I could not fit in the goddamn seats. I had to like do like some like like a couch thing, tilt the couch to get through the door kind of situation, but with my ass.
Listen
It
to his
sucked.
YouTube for the full description.
Yeah, I went in more detail. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's
It's
not
your
their
fault.
fault. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Not accommodating.
But yeah, so this was the first concert where we could cheer and do calls and stuff. So that was like kind of the whole theme for it. They had like they opened up with this weird like mini documentary talking about we can't cheer and mix because of COVID. It was really long. I felt like it was way too long. And a weird way to start a concert.
Yeah.
But then they did Seishun no Lap Time. They started out like just like a cappella style. And like partway through, like the fans started singing along with the members, and it was really cool. And then they did they sang it for reals. So yeah, that was a really cool moment. Good way to start the show. And apparently, I guess I mentioned that like, in the MC that like Kojima she didn't expect the fans to sing along with them. So yeah, that was really cool. Then they do a bunch of like hype songs. And then we get into this weird, they like jumped between different time periods of Japan. So you have the Showa era, the Heisei era, the Reiwa era, And so Showa era notably is like the boomer corner. So
wasn't this like they did Yasaki's? This is the only place like
they did Yasaki's, they did Kiss and Kyote, they did Imasana Dodonbori. So yeah, like the all the boomer songs. So the first time. Imasara Dodonbori being performed.
Yeah, I actually quite like the costume and the performance. The costume was good on some members like Wakapon and then Rei.
Chihhi.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, these two are like. As long as Mayoshi is okay, I don't give a shit about the others.
Well, I mean, for overall for adult member, it was quite good though. And but for some kid like Yukino and Mako's, I mean after
like bondage costumes.
After I saw the recording and the Kameko photo, it's quite weird, especially for Yukata.
That means that okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat this dead horse.
All right. And then Kyus and Kyote, which that actually made sense for his era as well, because that's like 1950s or stuff, whatever. So
I mean
it was good until Chihhi came out on roller skates.
That was the best part. She was roller skating on the stage, but apparently she told me after I asked her about it in Hanshake. She said like she had some trouble changing into the costume, and like she almost fell like twice. So she was kind of disappointed.
That would have been great.
Yeah, she came out late. I don't know if like how late she was supposed to be, or if it was like further delayed because of her costume trouble. But it's a nice touch.
It seemed like it was a kind of planned. Like, halfway through the song we'll have the surprise of Chihhi on skates. So it was a work. Anyway, and then Sashikitsu. So this was actually planned, a nice surprise, and then we got with Yukatan. So Aruda in shambles. It wasn't Wakatan.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Yukatan performed it quite well. So
no
complaint.
Yeah, at least it wasn't Sakatan.
It was 9-gen performance, so I like it.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are like so fucking weird. Like I love the gen, so as long as everybody,
it's a victory for
and
us.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jeff Zinger.
You guys need to grow up. And Matt's like, 7th gen has like a sign that says like don't forget about 7th gen.
Or please forget about Mighty.
I don't know. Management loves doing bullshit like this, like such a weird like Goryoshi again. But I don't know. I mean, I guess like Yukatan has like a unique look. I guess like her personality is always like is very similar to the deer caught in the headlights one. Like there's been like 100 of those in NMB at this point. But yeah, so we'll see how this like Goryoshi works. But yeah, well, I mean, she's not the center of the 9th gen stage, right? Like, what's her position in 9th gen?
2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah. After
She's
after
like
Rapon,
really pushed. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't see it. Like there's no.
Yeah, Sakatan, I
Yeah.
saw the aura. I don't see it with Yucatan.
Yeah. This is gonna be another Suzu.
Hey, I'm just another sister.
Yeah, another sister. Except that her sister is gonna be like less popular than her.
Well, we'll see.
I'll take that bet, but yeah, whatever. Let's not do that. But,
All right. Then next the Heisei period, which I got really excited about the promo video because it's like showing like the '90s and shit. It was really funny.
what you think they're gonna? You think they're gonna like start like drinking Mountain Dew on
Yeah,
stage?
almost. Yeah.
Playing N64.
Eating Cheetos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But then realized that's just probably the worst corner, the worst time period because these songs all kind of suck.
I mean, I hate this song Imapara.
I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like 90s gal stuff,
Yeah.
right?
It was Mikana Center.
I mean, yeah, of course. Only good song other than Done.
What about Enjoy Breako?
Oh wait, that one's good too. Yes, 3 of them. Then.
Yeah. We finally got to see Kojirin's first performance of her solo song. And it was everything as you expected. Stupid, sexy Kojima.
No, let's not talk about that here. I mean, we get
I don't
too much
know why
of that
this
on
is
Discord.
in
I don't really
Heisei.
wanna hear about it.
It doesn't really fit anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, they probably is like, I don't really know where to put this. Let's just dump it here. I mean, Heisei was like, that's the problem. Like, Heisei doesn't really have an identity.
Yeah,
It's just like recent history. And the problem is like Reiwa is also recent, so now they're confused.
Well,
Yeah.
for Reiwa in the intro, they're showing like TikTok and things like that.
Yeah, as soon as like we saw
Some
like
Zoomer
this
Yeah.
pattern, like, oh, okay, yeah, Ray was definitely gonna be TikTok bullshit. It's gonna be Buriko, so yeah.
Yeah.
But real quick, oh yeah, I also shout out to Logic. She did subtitles for the Kojima song, so if you want to go check that out.
You put it on TEPPEN Subs.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
Right.
for the next song, I was quite surprised that this is actually basically NMB Corp unit because they were Reichan, Wakapon, Ayapion, and Mako. And also they went together to take Purikura, I think. Yeah. For this performance.
oh yeah, those pictures were
quite-
cursed,
Yeah.
especially Ayapion. Like her head's already small, and it made it like even smaller.
Yeah, it was quite effort for this performance alone. Quite surprising unit actually.
Yeah, and then Reiwa, we get to enjoy Buriko, and this one actually had a cool part where in the background they had like kind of an expanded version of like the TikTok stuff, and actually that was all made by Karen. She apparently like edited and like put that stuff all together.
Wow. Fucking management can't even like pay for this shit anymore.
At the cost of her own YouTube channel, she hasn't like updated that now like in over almost half a year. And I guess it was because it was like the current era or whatever. So of course I do like 9th gen, generation change. And Common X was just weird, but I guess it kind of transitioned to the next part, which was near future, the 20XX. Which actually this is actually kind of a funny bit. We're like, okay, we went into space, and then an alien dropped onto Earth, and it was
That part was my favorite.
Yeah,
Like
it was quite good though. The
Nagisa committed to the bit.
yeah.
Too.
Yeah, so they did a Machujin with Nagisa as the Machujin. Because Machujins have a lot like Uchujin, which is alien. But yeah, it was really good. And then after that, they had like a whole MC segment, kind of going over all the time frames, and Nagisa like was speaking in a weird alien language that only Wakapon could understand, so she would translate between everyone. It was pretty funny.
And she can understand Piro Piro.
She could understand Piro Piro and Washoku no Sato.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was funny. Yeah. It was just bunch of songs. Oh, I guess it kind of solidified the whole Sakatan Keito double center with Date Date Date. So
Jesus Christ, no.
Umeyama Moto is no more.
Well, I mean, I don't really care about the Ume part of it, but
Yeah, they are trying to create Ume Yamamoto 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not like Genmate. It's not gonna happen. Like the one of them is like D3. It's like super like senpai.
Yeah, she has like 4 years.
I mean,
5
Miru
years.
and Fuuka also not Genmate, right?
Well, but it's they only had like 6 months difference.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, this is like Jirina and like Sakura. If you want,
Yeah.
When they made like that rivalry,
that would be a good.
Yeah, that was like, it was like so forced.
Well, that was bullshit manufactured shit, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they did Skitamushi.
Finally, like the full cheering at an NMB concert. It was super hype. It's awesome.
No.
Hey man, you enjoy these cheering songs. Yes.
Is it a cheering song though?
Yeah, it is.
I don't. That's the thing. I
haven't listened to
It's
it.
the hey and the low woes.
Yeah, because I refuse to do it.
Oh yeah, and then they also did Sozo no Pistol, which is like one of the new album songs. And they keep on like saying like, oh, this is like a very important song that Akimoto
like,
since they wrote for us. Like,
yeah,
bullshit.
Like, Akimoto doesn't give a shit about 48 anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Which is, we'll talk about this later, but also it's like the ending song for one of the request hours as well. So like they really are into the song for some reason.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
I don't know for. It's like how in like 7th anniversary they use Namba I at the end of everything for like 2 or 3 straight concerts, and then like a 9th they also did something. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the one song of the year that gets played too much, and then everyone forgets about it, and they just go back to using Seishun no Lap Time.
Yes, please. No, wait. They're gonna do the 2023 version.
Which session no last time?
Fucking like Station no Rap Time is ruined now, so they just do like Warota People or something.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Like I don't know, they were successful. They ruined like the most iconic NMB song.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even talking about like Sakatan, like well I am actually. But the actual like 2023 versions, like the singing is so fucking bad. Like it has to be the worst song of the year. Matt, write that down.
Frontliner.
Yeah.
Frontrunner. Yeah.
It's in first place right now for me.
For last place.
unless they come up with like a Chihhi solo song or something, then okay. It's probably gonna win.
Alright, yeah, then we get the encore, and then after the encore, they do the talk part, and this is where we get the biggest surprise ever. I did a very like ironic.
Did people actually do
it? Yes. It
because,
was the
like,
biggest sounding ever.
it's.
I mean, there must be some people who were surprised at it.
Well, one,
I mean,
it's part of the culture to do the thing. Two, like. I mean, we talked about this before with the leak from her photo book title. Like, people probably want to deny it, especially after she denied it, right?
Yeah. I mean, Wotas are perfect. Are like the perfect like marks. They believe anything. Just a small tangent. I went to watch I went to the a Thai festival here in Tokyo, and BNK was there, and the BNK girl, Cheprang. I mean, she speaks Japanese, right? So she was talking about something, and she was like, "Oh, and and her Japanese isn't perfect, right? So she didn't really say it proper, in a good way, but it sounded like she was announcing graduation, but she just wanted to say that as you know, I'm about to graduate or something." And then the fans there, because they didn't understand, they didn't really know her, right? They were like, "Eh." It's like my friend was like, "Oh, did she just announce her graduation?" It's like, no. I think she announced it 6 months ago. But yeah, talking about the culture of saying "eh."
Yeah, and even Uuka said "Oh, I wanted to hear the eh," because now they were allowed to cheer, so she was happy about that. Right. It's showing that people are upset about you leaving. It's not like you announce graduation and you start cheering like Ryan will for Chihhi.
I wish. I hope I'm in the.
Well, it's gonna be in
audience
Kansai, so you won't.
Yeah, that's true. You never know.
He's gonna go knock on Ryan's door and announce it to him right to his face.
Yeah. She's gonna announce it in a showroom.
He still won't get out of his
some
seat
reason
to go
I'm
answer the
watching.
door, though.
No, maybe I might think it might be the Uber Eats guy. So I'll open the door.
So yeah, she announced her graduation. So yeah, we kind of already talked about that last month.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to regurgitate. Just listen
Yeah.
to that chunk of the podcast last month to hear our thoughts on Uuka.
Graduating.
This time for reals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Also, real quick, I talk about at the beginning. So when they did station lap time, and also during the encore, they had members come up into the stands. It's mostly like 8th gen. We're up in the stands during the first song, and I think it was mostly Senbatsu in during the encore.
Well, during the encore, they
So me and
rotate
Aruda.
everyone over the 3 songs.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it
Yeah.
was on stage. It was all promoted members, and then I think that's how it was. And then in the audience, 8th and 9th.
Yeah, because 7th gen didn't come up to our area at all. Art and I were up in the top 4.
At the beginning, it was 9 gen, and then during encore, it was mostly all the member beside 7 gen.
Yeah. And then also they threw the sign balls, during the encore. So that was chaotic as proper. They told everyone to sit down during that part because they want
And
people
so
falling off the
everyone could
chairs
see.
to catch a dumb ball. I still couldn't see because we ended up being in the part that's right against the floor, right against the railing. So they're right behind us, and so you can't really turn around and look because we're running. Yeah, because you have to stay seated. So that part sucked. But overall, I guess for this concert, I thought it was really fun. I really liked the whole time zone, time era jumping. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was
Full concert
was a really
cheering
good concert.
was great. And then I had amazing seats, so 3rd row. That was fun. For seeing when the members came up.
We were able to see the member up close, basically right behind us.
Yeah. I think Aruda got res from Wakatan once she ran past us.
Wakatan Wakapon.
Yeah. Nishiyuma ran past me, but she didn't see me. I was tripping. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that was that. There was probably some criticism from the 8th gen fans about this concert because 8th gen you'd say had no presence at all, except for
The
Sakatan.
lower ranked members.
Well,
Only the pushed girls.
they
But
were
then
Sakatan.
that's common.
They're Sakatan.
Yucatan.
I mean,
They performed the generation
Well, you had
change.
Yucatan
Well,
and
yeah.
Generation Change. Yeah.
Oh, so they did have one song. And
Yeah.
Gen didn't. Oh, okay. I mean, I get. I And we can talk about it at the end.
But that was
probably not today. But
and we'll say that was all forgiven though in the request hour.
For what? For HN? No, they
opened up
Not
the
really.
concert.
It got worse actually.
They opened up the concert with the
but that was the only thing they did, right? And then the last one. Basically, they started and ended the concert.
And then they also got another thing as well. Let's talk about request hour now.
Yeah, so we went to this one, the afternoon, number 50 to 26.
Yeah, the afternoon one.
So they started off with the Monday song, the first song of the B2 stage.
And which actually I was somewhat outraged by this because it was only 8 Jin for this. No 7 Jin, and then also they brought back Sakata.
Well, that's the point, because she was the original center, and then they have to give 8 Jin something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the reasoning. We have to give 8 Jin something.
Well, they also did this in like the 9th anniversary, or sorry, 11th. Wait, which anniversary are we on now? 12th anniversary last year.
Yeah. 12th. Yeah, that was their song.
I enjoyed it because I'm just like getting ready for the concert, and then I'm suddenly at a B2 show. I'm like, oh fuck, shit, changed my pen lights.
Oh yeah, and then it was tied with "I Love Budamon."
But it was
that was
it was a fun. Good thing they didn't start with "I Love Budamon" because like everyone just be like, "What the fuck," and
Did Suchan come back?
This was a Q-Mart because it's a Q-Mart song.
No.
Yeah, it's a Q-Mart song.
I Love Budamon? No.
Because it is in their
How is
set
it
list.
yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, in the.
Oh, was it?
It was on the NAM battle.
No.
Produced by
The stage
is
the Q-Mart.
Their stage they got from winning. Yes.
Fair and square.
Thanks to Seigo.
Oh. So they didn't get the original members to do it?
They got.
No.
Because the original members are still there. It's only Suchan that was fired.
I mean, it's mostly.
Oh,
I think it was
fuck her.
mostly Q-Mart anyway.
Yes.
But
I know
No, it
Mikana.
was, no.
Mikana, Nagisa,
and,
Karin.
yeah.
okay, 2.
It was like 6 members or something.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been repurposed into a Q-Mart song, and so they performed it. So yeah.
Wow.
You only care because it's
horrible.
Mikana.
It's historical revisionist.
No, I think the everyday song, the Monday song, actually, Yumin is the original member of that.
Yeah, actually, Chihhi is too.
Yeah. No. This was during the Kenkyusei time when with Joe Eriko. Joe Eriko is the center.
But it was all the
everyday
it was
song.
all the Kenkyusei.
I don't think
We
Chihhi
had
was
a
part of it.
guessing game of what song I was thinking of. I picked this song, and I remember giving one of the clues.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, the point is, it's been repurposed. There's so many songs that have been repurposed.
Yeah, that's why, like, to be honest, like, just as like the overall thing, the request R didn't feel as hyped just because like all of the songs are like so old, and they just they're just like they've changed meaning to most people.
Back in my day.
Yeah, because like request R is supposed to be about like the original songs. And you can't say like, oh, this is my interpretation of it now, but then
But you
whose
can't do that
interpretation?
when basically all the members are gone.
No, I know. I'm not like. I mean, I'm criticizing the general idea, I guess, in that like, I mean, all the songs are old. Like, there should have been a cutoff or something. But yeah, whatever.
I mean, the point is, what you do with it, if you do it well, is to take the old songs and then put new members to inherit the spirit of it. Like, we'll talk about one later that you enjoyed.
Yeah, but yeah, it's Session Rap time with Sakatan Center, of course.
I was gonna say Hatsukoi with Sakatan
What else
Center.
could we be talking about? Yeah, no, but yeah, whatever. We can move on.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump ahead to 44. This is another tie. We have a Mikazuki no Senaka, so Generation song. All Never's come out. This is the first time for 9th Gen to do this. normally it's reserved for like the anniversary concerts. So got a little
So
spoiled
we still
on
got
that.
the members
And then
holding the Uchiwa of missing members.
Like fans of Pikaroon, yeah. Yeah. And
wait, you skipped Hatsukoi and just want to say
because it's
fuck that. They
this is
ruined
the
it.
best performance because it was Chihhi's highest position and
Oh,
Yayoi
fuck.
was in it.
and on as well. You wanna add-
Yeah, just ruined the entire song.
And Sakatan
Yeah.
Center.
This, okay, whatever. Move on.
Yeah. So Mikazuki. And it tied with What Ota People.
all your votes.
So that was my pick for the. All my votes got a tie to 44.
Who was center? Sakatan.
And might have been Kojima. This is the one where they had. I mean, because this was back to back with Mikazuki, so actually they had all members on stage, so I couldn't tell.
Oh, okay.
But after that is when they brought out that's when they started doing the thing where they have the backup dancers on the risers, the steps. Yeah. Which is really really few because it's just 4 Night members or something.
I mean, there's not a lot of NMB members.
Yeah. So it is such a. It was kind of sad at times.
Yeah, and you had to do the thing, right? The Nico live stream thing, so that reduces the number of members too.
Yeah. Let's jump ahead. Shortcut no Natsu.
Yeah, because during this performance, mostly Wakapon was missing from the stage, so I couldn't see it directly on the stage, and only saw it on the monitor.
The cart, the trolley.
She was wandering around.
Oh, and then I was
running cart. Yeah, and the stage were filled with the backup dancer.
Right, because it's blocked by the balcony. It's almost directly below us. Yeah, and then she called her back dancers Avengers.
Pretty good back dancers though. Tena, Ayami, Shibutani, and Ami.
Yeah, Ayami and
your new Oshisa.
Cute.
I thought Matt's new Oshi was Ami.
the real Shibuya. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, actually, Amagami Hime was great. Chihhi Center.
Next, Tochu Geisha. So this actually was our first big surprise gimmick.
Yeah,
the
first
gimmick
guest,
they always have of request hour. Not always, but it's a common.
Not really. They didn't do guests like last time, which is a really long time ago.
Yeah, we've had way more members leave since.
Because the guests were actually still members back then.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Keiichi Jonishi K came back and did the duet with Rei, so that was nice. And as soon as I saw that, I kind of eye rolled, but also I'm like, okay, well, I guess that means we're gonna have guests. Because Keiichi is not that surprising. She's always down to come back for something. She's been called back probably more than any other graduate member.
And this was also the first song that's obviously the people hoping that she'll come back because it's literally her graduation song. So it's the people who are Keiichi and or Rei fans voted for this.
So weird. This is such a weird graduation song to to rank in. All the other ones there.
Words acting tough. Is what Ryan's trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, where is it?
Alright, next we're gonna lump these two together, and that's Saga no Catharsis and Yumi no Iroga Nairyu. This is kind of the 7th gen corner where they showed off because these are both from Will Be Idol. And during Yumi no Niru, they showed clips of the audition and the first performances of 7th gen. So it was really
and Moi.
I started crying.
You started crying.
Yeah. Actually, I really liked Saigo no Catharsis. Actually, I never really watched Will Be Idol, so I didn't realize it was like Anju's unit, but like she was really good in this.
I don't think it was a unit. It was just a song.
Oh, it was. But she center it?
But she was center for this, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might. Oh yeah, and Fuuwa was back in her rightful place at center for Yumi no Niru. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Just to back up, go back to Masaka Singapore, which actually was in between these two songs.
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was nice that they let Siyeon center this one because it's her only quote unquote senbatsu song.
Which is not even a senbatsu.
Because it's an album song, but they treat Done like a full single now, so who knows?
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. Yeah. It's also the song that like Saipi wasn't like a senbatsu in, so she actually did have like a skip in the in her like senbatsu streak, but people don't count it either.
Yeah. Also, it was my favorite NMB song for a long time. So
because you're really see, this is like the Southeast Asian thing again. Like Jeff just really wants to be Southeast Asian. We're making jokes about like you being like a different Southeast Asian nationality every week. So this is the Singapore.
Yes.
This is the Singaporean one.
And then I'm gonna be Vietnamese when I go to the Vietnamese festival for you.
Yeah, so that's actually where the joke comes from.
We were talking about that before we started recording. We didn't actually try to put this in the news, but yeah. There's a Vietnam festival happening that Yumi's going to be at. And so now we have confirmation that Jeff will be attending.
Yeah, see, he's going to be Vietnamese for that week. He's on the Discord. He's going to be like lecturing us all on like Vietnamese culture.
He's going to put a Vietnam flag next to his name.
Yeah. And this was his Singapore phase when he like.
I like Singaporean food.
It's like Hainanese chicken, fuck yeah. I mean, I really like Hainanese chicken.
Egg chips.
So.
Oh man, that's the salted egg ones. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's always what Daryl brings back whenever he comes.
Yes. That's the only good. Like, I love Daryl for that. It's very expensive. It's like 1,000 yen, I think, for a bag.
Yeah. Anyway, so then after that, then they took a block of the concert to do the top 10 like theater songs request hour.
Yeah, I just want to talk.
They made Nagisa sing like the really
Mushino ballad.
Song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the song isn't awful.
Yeah.
She just made it awful.
Oh wait, actually, yeah. So that is also actually it's basically almost all Coco 10 songs as you expect, because the qualification for this part was it had to be like an original NMB theater show, which is only Coco 10, or like a AKB one that was performed by NMB. So so basically
it can't be those like member produced bullshit ones.
Because they would sweep the floor.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You think they're gonna beat Coco 10?
I'm just trolling you. But yeah, so the three that weren't Coco 10 songs, I guess, were Hikoki Gumo, Mushi no Ballad, and Matenro no Kyori. So that was interesting. Because Hikoki Gumo and Matenro are performed currently by B2 and M. And then Mushi no Ballad was like, I guess, Nagisa Oshi's wanted to see her do it again.
Yeah. And I'm sure they regret it once she opened her mouth. What's the Matenro one? I don't know.
It's from originally from Mokugeki Sha, but Team M uses it now.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's actually really funny. So, like, after that, then like, there's an MC segment, and like the Team M members were all talking about, like, oh yeah, we got that song in, we're so happy. And then right away they did Chohatsu no Aozora, which is a Team N song that won the non-battle too. So it's like kind of like a pulled rug under him.
Yeah.
Kind of slap in the face.
Afterwards, they also said like they they were disappointed they didn't get top 3, so they couldn't do the full version and do the
full
full
version,
like the 16 or the 3 times cheering, the mix.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fuuwa Tochi, I forgot. Yeah, that's a 9th Gen stage song. So
Should be Wink.
Of course, Hajime to.
Yes.
Let's call Anchu back.
And of course, Hajime to no Hoshi was ruined again.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, they can't fucking help themselves. Like, just, I mean, it's okay to push someone, right? Just don't shove them down everyone's throats.
All right. And next, probably Ryan's favorite part of the whole concert. Niji no Tsukurikata.
One time when old
yes.
songs can be reused.
Well, I mean,
only with members you like.
Yes, of course. That's how it works. But I mean, I don't particularly like Yayoi, and she was on it, so it wasn't a perfect performance. Or Sakura. Well, I mean, you have to have 5 people.
I also like, because it's supposed to be like a young person song, right? So why do we have 2 over 20-year-olds here?
Why is Ayapion on it?
It's young in spirit.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sakatan would make more sense on this, but then she can't be sent. She can't be on anything except if she's not center. She's like Sayaka. She's like Super Sayaka basically.
Super Sayaka J2.
Yeah. No. She's like the super version, the other one, like the Beyond SJ3 version of Goku. She's now she has like
a blue hair
now. Or something. Yeah. I mean, I didn't actually intend on going on this rant, but they treat her like she's like not even Sayaka. She's like Maida Atsuko, Sayaka, and Jurina all rolled into one.
I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
Like the Voltron of centers and Gory pushes.
It's dumb. It's dumb. Like you can push someone, right? But you don't have to push it like this, where she can't even be in a unit where she's not the center. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. But anyways, great song. I like how they've used. No, actually, no, I don't. Actually, I don't like how they use Niji Tsukurikata. They overkill it. But in this case, made sense.
A solid C for Everett or whatever.
No. I mean, they made Mako center, so I'll give it a B. But they really should lay off. They really should lay off on some songs. Luckily, there's no Waruki this time. Well, actually, there was.
Wait,
but
there wasn't.
There wasn't.
No, there
oh,
wasn't
thank
Waruki.
God. Okay, yeah, but then this was voted on, so see, my campaign to get people to hate Waruki is finally working. But yeah, I mean, they need to lay off on some songs. This one was request art. There was nothing you could do. You actually had to do it. But so for the they chose correct members.
Correct enough.
That's all.
Good enough. The Asian motto.
I mean,
close enough.
What could they have done? If they could probably have done 9th gen on this and everyone fucking hated. Except Aruda, he's gonna be like, oh, it's a perfect. He's gonna be like Trump. It's it's the perfect unit. But yeah, I mean, I honestly I would have hated it if it was 9th gen because I can't even tell half of their names. So
okay, so then moving on to Bokue Kaire. So this was it's only highlighted because they brought back Miru for this before.
Worst enemy. Next to Skidamushi. Yeah.
So yeah, Miru came back for
Yeah, what the fuck was she doing there? I think she was promoting something, right? Like her
This is like her
photo book or something.
And
Like,
This
clearly,
is her
she
last
was
chance
doing
before she
something
goes into the queendom or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah.
to Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really weird. Like, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah. That's like probably the biggest like kind of eye roll.
The funniest part was like someone asked like Fucha, why didn't you come to request R? And she was like, I wasn't invited. She's like my favorite tweet like
should have voted for Rush Kunai.
No, they got Fuyu Shogun, which
Not
is her song.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oof.
Of
To
course.
Sakata.
They had to give it to Sayatsuko.
Yeah. All right. Next. Skinny Nate Gomenasai.
Yeah, I actually highlighted
Where the
this song
fuck is
because
Ayan?
after after Miru appears, there was slight hope that maybe Ayan or Kokona might appear,
Nah.
but then not. It's become fifth gen song with Shiorin and
That's
Kojima
okay.
performing this.
I mean, there was. Did you guys actually think
No.
like Ayan would show up? I have like zero
No, I mean,
hope.
yeah,
I mean, not even hope. Like, I was pretty sure she wasn't gonna show up because she doesn't do
Yeah,
this
but-
anymore.
yeah, but seeing Kojirin performing this was also kind of weird.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, no, I agree with you guys. But I don't think. I didn't think I was gonna show up. Would have been great, but I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, not Ayan, but Kokona.
Oh, because she's
the
she's
one
cloud
that
chasing.
recently
She's cloud
active,
chasing
yeah,
now,
was
right?
Kokona, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But it would have been weird to have Kokona there and no Ayan, because people would just have been going like, "What the hell?" Is there like a Kokona song that doesn't have?
Otoshiana.
Oh, Matt would have been
Yeah.
like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh yeah. Well, now it's Ray's song.
Which- Yeah. Okay. There's that. Yeah, and that was the end of the first half of it, and then did the encore. Again, yeah, they did Sozono's pistol. Again, that's one of the, okay, this has been a weird pattern. We know they're doing it in every concert. Yeah, and then we left Oryx and we went to a karaoke booth to watch the back half of Request Hour over in Umeda. So that was fun though. We were doing a lot of banter and making fun of like when like Jeff songs got like too low or whatever. Oh yeah, Kesho was like a good start, I guess. Kind of weird start, but also good. I mean, it's a good song. Start off the top 25. Yeah, and then we got a Romantic Not Sayonara. So this is Jeff's.
Yes, because I think only Chihhi Oshi's vote for this. We somehow got it. I didn't think it would be this high, but I was happy. Also, they picked Yayoi for it, so I was like super hyped. Chihhi and Yayoi were in the same unit. But Ryan should be happy because Mikana is now pushed up to the double center for this.
Well, she was the original member.
She is, but it was Chihhi and Koko-chan.
Yeah, but then there's no one else left.
Yumin is the other original member.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Zion.
I actually like this song. It's a pretty. I mean, I like the style. Like it was very. It has a very unique style. They have like the horn. Is it a horn? Like some kind of like. Yeah. Okay. That kind of. Yeah. I was gonna say some kind of brass instrument, but yeah. I like it. And I would have. I mean, I think it was unavoidable because there's still Chihhi's still around, so she was center of this. But they could have used this because the original concept of this was like the undergirls, right? The girls who are like waiting to get into Senbatsu. So it would have been like a good feature on like whatever 7th gen, 8th gen girls. But yeah, you can do it because of the stupid like.
Well, there's still. I mean, they still did.
They
They had 5 open spots to do it, and they did.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah, I guess so. But still, like, it changes the meaning of the song. No, not the meaning of the song, the meaning of the unit, because it doesn't look like that.
All right. And next, I guess with the infamous Station Lap Time 2023.
Is it actually 2023? That's the thing. I call bullshit on this.
Yep.
I think they added the votes for this.
Yeah. Yes.
Because there was 2 entries of it. Yeah, I call it bullshit. Well, okay. Do you think that this is people actually voted for 2023?
Maybe Sakatan Oshis did.
Do you think like Sakata Oshis can get her all the way up to 23?
That's 20. Yeah, 21.
Oh, 21. Okay, yeah.
I mean, she sells okay in
21. 24.
events.
Yeah.
Not that well, no.
No. Well, yeah, I mean, Sakatan was also wasn't part of
They
B2,
didn't
so yeah,
use their votes on Swan
possible.
Boats.
No, I mean, no, I don't
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but like I call shenanigans on this. Just because I hate that they did this. Fuck them.
I mean, even if technically the old one ranked in, they would still put Sakatan center.
I know it wouldn't have mattered. They got like the best of both worlds. They ruined the song, and now they got like a new center. You know what? They should like remake Zetsumetsu Kurokami Shoujo too.
I mean, Tokonomo was kind of like that.
No, as in outright do Zetsumetsu Kurokami Shoujo 2023. They should do Warota People 2023 too to just ruin it for Matt.
Nah, I'm okay. I always want
I mean,
more
he
Water
doesn't
People.
like Miru in particular anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. They should do Skidamushi 2023 with Sakatan Center.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd be okay with that as well.
So next time they do Rockers R, all the songs will just have Sakatan Center.
Let's just be
It's gonna be like
Sakatan.
Sakatan
Sakatan
Just-
with NMB48.
Just change the group to Sakatan 48.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. Sakamichi 48. Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking.
All right. Skip ahead. Oh, actually, how about Kokohaku Kuho? How about that song? The Miki fans,
Yeah.
the Deers,
Yeah.
got her to 16.
They did it better. This one did better than Dawn,
Yeah,
which is
yes.
like bullshit. Yeah, but that's because like Mikana asked her fans to vote for that one.
Yeah.
Unlike some other people. Yes.
Okay. Well, before we get to that,
Oh,
let's talk
really?
about Jeff has another.
Yeah, danceable. Okay, let's skip
Yasashi
that.
San
Go.
Inazu. No, but actually, I wanted to point out the funny part was Dancebururu, the self-declared fan unit of Danceable, like Mirako Yuina. They were dancing like even like just as hard as the members. They said they like practiced this song more than any other song. So that's the fun part of Request Hour, watching the other members in the back dance to it.
Oh yeah, and I think Kojima is still wearing her Enjoy Buriko costume.
During this? Because she had
For
so
this.
many songs, right? It just kept changing.
Well, because Buriko is right before that as well. So
Oh man, like on Discord, like people, I guess like not people, Riku was just complaining so much about like the MCs. Like I was like, what the fuck do you want them to do?
Oh yeah, because there's so many MCs because they have to do the costume changes.
Yeah.
This always happens in
Actually, yeah,
Request
because
Hour.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not the first time this has happened. Like, there was a request. The last one, the last 3 songs all had Shu in it.
Yeah.
So they had to do MCs every single, and it was like the last 3 songs. They had to wait for her.
Well, I mean, maybe his intention that they can put other member into.
But if it's an original member, you have to respect that.
Yeah, it's kind of was impossible to put. Yeah,
and people vote
because
for the top songs
original member,
to see
not
those
just
members.
random member.
Yeah.
Like, do you want if they replace? They should replace Wakapon from Yume.
That would have made it better. Yes.
Yes. She was the only one of the few members not crying. Anyway.
Yeah, because she caused the whole thing. Yeah.
She knows what she did.
We can get there later.
Just real quick. I totally forgot about Ali Lemon Kisetsu. There's like the song
because you're such a big Kato fan, right?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that song. And then Zenroku growing up, which the only member they were missing was Rienchi.
Who replaced her?
No one.
No one?
Joe.
Was Wakapon an original member of Zenroku growing up?
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't replace.
Don't you remember Aruda's message about the song?
Oh.
They did this at
they only had
12th anniversary. And it was the exact same thing, talking about how they are all grown up and they're all in Senbatsu now.
Except Rinachi.
She was never in this song.
Yeah.
Did they cut her from the video?
Retcon.
Tepotai 8 was always 5 members. Oh, Jeff didn't highlight Tsukuda Mushi, but
we talked about it.
We talked about it in the last concert. Yeah, you don't need to talk about it again.
Do you want me to?
Mushujin too low, number 7. What the fuck? And then here's the biggest moment. Aruda's biggest moment of the show. Jugon in 6th place.
Yeah, I was glad that finally Wakapon was able to perform this song at live performance, and also this also show that votes matter because we no I mean as Wakapon fan, we put the comment that Wakapon should perform this with so
she wasn't even fucking center. It was like one of the most dumbest things ever.
B2 member. No, I mean, it's still she performed the song rather than just original member. That's why if you want other members perform certain song, you need to vote for that song
in the comments.
The member's name on it. And also that's also highlight how lackluster this request hour is. Yeah, because it's not an individual battle, but just some certain battle, like only some.
I mean, request hour has never really been super serious.
It's
what are you talking about? It was always super serious. It was another one of those like dick measuring contests between fans, Oshis.
Well, this year definitely wasn't.
Yeah, this year wasn't. Like that's why I was saying this on Discord. Like the what 8th gen what B2 did with Swan Boat was actually pretty good in that like they tried to create like a story because obviously management can't do shit. So B2 themselves like created a story about like Swan Boat and all of that, because like if they did, it would have been like the most fucking boring request R ever, because Yume and I would just have won and nothing would have happened. So props to them for like creating the story. But this one, this year's request R was kind of boring, and it goes back to what I was saying, like all the songs are old, like people just don't care.
I guess a side note about the the comments, I guess, how you can request like what a member to show up in the song or whatever. Maybe that's what the Sakatan fans did for all the songs. That's why Station No Lifetime didn't get higher. Because they put Sakatan center in all these random songs. Alright. Alright, in 5th place, Fuuwa Shogun.
Yeah, other than Yayoi being in this, I was just surprised it ranked this high because it's like, who voted for this? Is it like Fuchan fans, like Shu fans? I mean, it's a great
it's very
song.
odd. It's probably just one dude who had a lot of votes for some reason.
It's a great song, but like, I don't think anyone would vote for this just to see like who management decides to put in it. Yeah. Unless it's like you said, in the comment they said like, "Oh, I want Sakatan center."
Nah, people wouldn't have done that. Actually, they don't even need to write anything. Like put any song would have Sakatan as center in it anyways.
I guess actually now I see his lineup of members. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if like they do another Tebotai unit. I guess him using these members probably.
I hope so.
This definitely seems like that. Anyway, yeah. Then we get to the kind of top 3. We'll skip over Kojima's song because fuck that song. It's number 4. Anyway, yeah, top 3. So yeah, Time Bomb in 3rd place. In 2nd place, Yumu and Niganai, and in 1st place, Swan Boat. So actually, the top 3 is just kind of boring because we knew it was going to be these 3 songs.
Yeah, I mean, it will be guaranteed that Swan Boat gonna win anyway.
But at the same time, I think it's the most interesting one. Yeah, because the whole B2 trying to create their story.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if the song lost.
Who cares? Like that's the that's the point of Request R, right? Like fans don't give a shit. Like that's why, that's why like Fuuwa Shogun is on this. Like who was even voting for Fuuwa Shogun? We don't know, but it's not that like I think like Aruda's trying to say is that like Wakapon did them a favor because of her ruining Yumi Niganai's chances of winning. That gave 7th Gen a chance.
No, I mean even if no without Wakapon votes or anything, it will be hard to defeat Swan Boat because of the story.
So you think she did that? She was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to beat Swan Boat. Right? That's why I'm gonna push Jugon." That's not true. Like she's not. You guys think she's like what's his name, Chuka Liang, and that's not true. What's Chuka Liang's name? Kome.
What?
Who?
The very famous like strategist.
I know Zhuge Liang, but why?
No, I'm saying like Wakapon fan. Oh, his Japanese name. He's very famous in Japan.
Okay, you're only talking to Dynasty Warriors fans here. Anyway.
Where's Lupe?
Point. I mean, my point.
That's like the one name I know.
That's my ancestor.
Hey, wasn't the guy? That guy was like caused war because he had the same name as the previous emperor.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway,
literally, that was his
Han Dynasty was height of Chinese civilization. Anyway, the Yumenige, so like this, it's 63 fans voting, right? But the problem is that if they had Request Hour in 2018, 2019, it would have won. But then it's been way too long since then, and then we have like multiple generations of Kenkyusei since then. So it's like, and like all of you guys are basically in Senbatsu, like you don't need to win again. So like overall, this is the most peaceful ending, right? We got like a dramatic Yumenige performance with all of them crying.
Except for Wakapon. Yeah. Because she was centered. Like that's the thing that I was like
being pro.
That's the bullshit part for me. It's like, why does she get to be
Well,
center?
That's the thing that I was grateful.
Because she betrayed
Wakapon was still
63 and she got
because
center. Of course, you're happy.
I mean, there was even before that. After on this album promotion, there was no guarantee that Wakapon was gonna center again because
Mikana
Keito was
center.
quite pushed above her.
Mikana and Keito were
I was
like second and third position.
I was
so
quite grateful that Wakapon was in there.
I mean, their position was high enough. Like, they didn't need to go to center. But I don't know. I wish they didn't like reward Wakapon for this, but whatever.
I mean, I don't know, like,
well, whatever.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not like in
She
any.
was the center.
I don't know many hardcore like 63 Oshis. I don't know how pissed off they are about this, but
I don't think they were. We are the ones causing drama.
No,
just like how we go, Chihhi sucks.
At the
Just
end
like
of the day,
joking about this shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was quite difficult to beat one boot anyway.
That's hindsight. You're just going backwards, saying like, oh, because we got defeated, that means that it was okay, which is still not, not how it works.
you played with fire.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Yuminigi won the first place. What happened?
Whatever.
It disbanded.
To Team B2. Yeah. What's gonna happen?
Oh,
to
now
Team
you're
B2?
saying like, oh,
The
Wakapon
emotional
was like
damage that
worried
they will
about them.
receive.
That's why she pushed Jugon no Jugon.
No, I'm not saying about Wakapon.
definitely
I'm
would.
saying about what
It would make
the
like
different universe.
IP walking down really upset. Like make them feel even more of a failure as captain and vice captain. Yeah, so that's why for the group, that's why I'm saying this is like the ideal result. Like even Time Bomb gets their full 10-member performance. And they don't
I think it's the first time Yuzu actually
Yes.
performed it. Because she missed it during 12
that was the
anniversary.
whole purpose of voting for Time Bomb. To perform it again before
They
Yuzu
didn't get
graduates.
they didn't get the video, right?
Nope.
Because of the weird. Well, they weren't gonna win it anyways because of Yuzu not like creating the song for them or some bullshit like that. So, yeah. All's well that ends well.
Oh yeah, I guess some follow up on Swan Boat. So actually, I went to the B2 show that they that was like right after the request hour, and it's kind of like the biggest Swan Boat, like victory lap, circle jerk, or whatever you want to call it. And so during, cause that's part of the set list now, so everyone turns their pen light to white during the Swan Boat performance.
Oh, is that
because
is
the same
that
color
thing
as
now?
Swan. It was for the show I went to. Jeff said it didn't happen, but that was also IP's birthday show, so rules are different for that.
Yeah, I heard it was like, I don't know, some fans tried to start it like right before the afternoon show, and like some people did it, and then enough people did it follow in that show to follow along. But I haven't noticed like in the shows since then whether people have done it.
Yeah, because at that show they did like the like during the encore break, someone did like a speech as if it was like a birthday. Yeah, so they did that, and then also like as I talked about like what they want to do for Game Swan Boat in first place. Like, IP wants to make a music video for Swan Boat.
Of course she does.
some more management just making members do their work for them. Yeah. So there's that, and then you got the encore, which is a bunch of graduation singles, which is weird, but okay. And then we got the announcements. So this is the long fabled announcements. It was not promotions. So,
Yeah. I felt bad for.
Which that would have been like a little overkill, I think.
I mean,
and Mako.
yeah,
too.
Yukino cried at this time.
Yeah, it was a little overkill. I think if they gave them promotions as well, you either get first place or you get promotions. Pick one. Anyway, yeah. So the announcements though was the summer live concerts. which are going to be at Zepp Osaka Bayside. I think we were in the karaoke room when they said it's like summer concerts, and then at Zepp, and we booed. It's like the IGN E3 meme. Like people excited, and then oh.
I mean, the capacity of Zepp and Oryx is the same. So
I mean, because we thought
you hated Oryx's seats. At least now you don't have that problem anymore. You get the Gaijin bubble
but
too.
The Zepp seats are comfortable.
There are no Zepp seats.
Which will
The second floor.
in the top second floor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's only for Kameko.
I was gonna talk about that, but yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be July 14th and July 15th. Is gonna be the concerts. With the 15th. Actually, yeah. So July 14th is gonna be NMB Summer Live, and it's gonna be all the members. I guess they're doing like some kind of like battle between the teams.
team battle.
Which great, I guess. More voting bullshit or whatever is going to be using like the broken QR code system. They haven't really given more details other than that. And then they announced another concert just the other day, so this kind of came out of nowhere. That they're also going to be doing another next generation Loli concert, but this time for 7th, 8th, and 9th gens. So 7, 8, 9 live is what's called. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, and then they announced this at the request hour though that the evening for July 15th will be Uuka's graduation concert.
We
which
talked
I think
about
we kind of predicted.
No. We had talked about it last week and last time, and we said like it would be really weird, like if someone on her level did it. But I think was it Jeff who said like even Airi and Udon got it. Was like, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that was
Or was that you or someone said it? And then
I
was like, I guess so. But then if we're doing grad concerts for like people of Uuka's level, and you know what? I get it, right? Like she did a lot for NMB, and someone's gonna say like, of course, like she supported NMB over like she has a Senbatsu streak or whatever. She deserves a grad concert. That's not my point. My point is that like the level of popularity that you have, right? And Uuka is like pretty low at this point. Like she has her fans, but that's it, right?
Well, if Yuka gonna get one,
Yeah.
Chihhi will be also
like Yayoi will get one at this point.
later on.
I'm glad I'm glad you're so positive about her future prospects.
Sure. Let's go. let's say that. But like,
I mean, it's fair. Probably even Yumin might even get one now.
Yeah. Miki might get one.
The last,
like, everyone's gonna get one now.
Yeah.
You get a grad concert, and you get a grad concert.
Like water down the meaning of it.
But anyway, in Uuka's defense, I feel like she is like kind of like the last, like her and I guess Chihhi would be like kind of the last at that point
of what,
of like the old guard
Nagisa.
of members of
What,
like of this
Nagisa's
level.
there.
Like
What?
No, she's her own
No.
level, right?
Yeah.
Of the lower tier.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I
are
guess so.
still.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Like, yeah, and then after her, and then maybe Chihhi, and maybe Yumin, it's like it'll be Nagisa, and then like Kojima and Rei are probably the only other ones that will get like a big grad concert.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like at the rate that they're giving them away, right? Like anyone can get it. Like Wakapon's gonna get one. Mikano's gonna get one. Like, yeah, Sakatan's gonna get one.
Keito gonna get one.
Sakatan's gonna get Kyocera Dome.
Yeah,
so yes.
No. She can't. They can't fit in Kyocera Dome.
Mighty gonna get one.
Bamako
Mighty.
again. The World Expo.
Oh yeah, we made this joke last time.
Did
as
we?
well.
I've completely
Yes.
forgot. It's like Misaki Sonic, right?
Yeah. Misaki Maniac or whatever. Anyway, yeah. But as we talked, we kind of teased it earlier. So the Zepp format, which up during the COVID times, it was okay. It was all seated, but now they're reverting back to pre-COVID Zepp concerts, which means it's going to be all standing for the almost entirety of the venue. Yeah, first floor is all standing. And then the second floor, which when they first announced that, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to stand, so I'm gonna go for a second seat. But they stupidly decided to make second floor is Kameko seats only.
Actually, I think that's good. They fence them in.
No.
What? Fence who in?
The Kameko people, like those people aren't even fans.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They're not. What do you mean they're not fans?
Those people, like a lot of the Kameko people, aren't really NMB fans. They're just like
there
people
are
who like taking photos.
there are some who are general idol fans, and they go to a lot of different groups for photos. But there are plenty of fans, like existing NMB fans, who picked up cameras or like.
Actually, that's what they want to get rid of. They put them on the second floor, so that so there are people who like the Kameko seats just because they get better rests. So putting them in that was the conspiracy theory. They put them on the second floor just to eliminate those kinds of people.
No. I was saying there are real fans who did try to actually get cameras and take good pictures. And I know, yes, there are also people who applied for Kameko and did not even bring a camera because recently Kameko gets all the good seats, basically.
Yeah, that's why they made it worse.
The front quadrant.
So, yes, but now, like, people are saying, like, oh, you need, like, really good lenses to take a photo from up there.
Because you're up on the second fucking floor.
Yeah, so now they... yeah, so now it's like, why even bother having Kameko? I don't know.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess as I think Ryan was alluding to, like, how they're like not real fans. Yeah, because I think when those photos do get uploaded, like half of them are either like
I don't know this girl. Yeah, they tagged the wrong girl.
Yeah,
or something.
Misattributed or not. Yeah, not mentioned at all. Yeah.
These are like the Team 8 types, who just like taking photos of.
I mean,
idols.
you were talking about like attracting. We were talking about like real fans and fake fans earlier. So now you're complaining about them.
No, I'm not really complaining about it. I'm just saying like they have their own. It's a
different culture.
Yeah. So and they actually I saw some of these guys were like kind of happy that they moved to the second floor just because they get rid of the fans who just want the better seats and the rest.
Yes.
Yeah. But also, yeah, I don't think like a second floor you're not gonna have. One's far, so you're gonna need like a huge like telephoto lens. Second, you're gonna be like an upward angle, which is gonna be like really weird.
Dude, these people have
photos.
People have the telephoto lens. They don't care.
I'm saying
only the angle is the problem.
These pro Kameko people, not the like NMB fans who want to try doing photos.
Yeah. But I think taking like from an upper angle from Zeb is gonna be weird.
Yeah,
like, you're not gonna. It's all gonna be not good shots.
I was there last year for the Senbatsu concert on the second floor. It's really high.
Yeah. So you're gonna get So I think the solution with this was either do the old. I think it's what Jeff wants. Like you just stuck with like old seating or whatever, and keep your Kameko in the front corner like they usually do, or if you're gonna have to have all standing, then don't do fucking Kameko, and just have it just be regular seats.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, to be clear, To be clear, Ryan thinks I'm like my legs are noodles or something, and I can't stand for 2 hours. But I don't mind the standing, but I've talked to so many Oji-san fans who are like not going to apply because it's standing.
I've never met.
Concert.
And I'm saying I've never met. I mean, I'm sure I'm not doubting what you're saying. I'm just saying that it's anecdotal evidence. I have anecdotal evidence too, and I've never met anyone who would say no to something like this. I mean, whatever. But I don't like Zepp. I don't like Zepp as a venue. I think it's a stupid idea to do a concert in Zepp. But it is what it is.
Yeah. And the only, I guess, devil's advocate against like standing or whatever, these Oji-sans also were standing during the like the handshake events and two-shot events like all day as well too. So
they don't enjoy it. You didn't enjoy standing from slot 1 to slot
Nope,
9.
I did not.
And like as you said,
never
you're
again.
not going to do it again. So
yeah. Yeah, so I was like hoping I could apply for it a second, but I'm not gonna try to deal with like risking. Oh, I didn't bring a camera. I'm not gonna buy a real camera either. So yeah, I will at least try, but I'm not gonna be like too upset if I can't get tickets for this. So we'll see.
Well, NNB also offer discount for fans whose age is within members' age
Which is not
range.
us.
It's not a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old.
It's like they're going after like this market that doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, they're trying to create it. I don't know. But I think it's only like the second floor standing all the way in the back or something like that.
Oh, right. Anyway,
I mean, the concert content I'm looking forward to. Standing won't be nice, but I can deal with it. But I think fewer people will apply, so it actually might end up being not too hard to win.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, especially if you look at like the past like Loli concerts, like those never actually sold out that well. So now's back when we still had 5th Gen included in with their
those actually sold like pretty crap, right? Like back
that
then.
one, the first one was in Osaka Joe Hall, so
yeah. Oh, I mean
the second one was too.
Both of them.
Yeah. Wait.
There was one in Zepp, right? Like the one you guys went to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That one sold like shit too. So yeah. Maybe the fans just really don't like lolis.
They're all boomer fans.
I mean, that's true though. Like most fans are like have been so the hardcore fans are the ones that have been around a long time. So they would like the older members just by definition.
I mean, but there's also the hardcore people who go to the theater and like Oshi and who gives them rest.
These people aren't even 200, as we have proven. Right? So they have no. I mean, they might spend more money, of course, but by actual like volume, there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, because I remember we were complaining like when we we're going inside for a 2-shot event, like there's like so many people trying to get in. Like Jeff is like, man, where are all these people at theater shows?
Fucking casuals.
I mean, it's because it's a 2-shot event, right? Like you get like everyone, like Jeff's friend.
Yeah. Hey, he likes the theater now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the goal, right? Just to get them in the door.
Oh, we're talking about the end goal was like get them to the theater. Because probably is like you might think that's like maybe the
not really. The theater actually loses money. It's a loss leader for them.
The Costco.
Yeah. It's the doorbuster thing.
That's why they do the after 30.
Yeah, they make money. They make money off of handshakes. That's the biggest one.
And handshake.
Yeah. And goods actually. Goods are probably better because those ones are like pure profit. Like handshakes, obviously you have to pay for the venue and stuff like that. Like goods, they just like print like shitty like $1 t-shirts and then sell it to you for 30.
So yeah, those are the summer concerts. So we'll probably do like predictions and stuff about that like next month. Because still waiting for some more information to come out. But yeah, there's not gonna be a whole lot going on with NMB. Like June is like pretty much like all the Hanshakais will be over, and then it's just gonna be like theater shows, and I think like photo book events, I guess, which Jeff is not going to.
What? Sorry.
Maybe Uuka's. The photo book. Watashi Kai.
Oh no. For Uuka, probably not.
Maybe Uuka.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
Definitely not Yuzu.
No.
Or Miru.
No.
Or Yuzu.
Go with Andy.
Get a guest report from Andy.
But yeah, so I guess that will be probably like what's going on with NMB going for next month or so. So we'll be back next time. Give some predictions or whatever of the concerts and any other news that might be coming up. There's a very suspicious 8th Gen only B2 show coming up, so maybe something might happen there. Maybe a single will be announced. Who knows? So, thanks for listening. If you like the show, tell a friend. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or on the podcast app of your choice. Send us email nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. Until next time, peace.